Christmas. I'm so excited. Dad, if you're watching this, Sue Slimer.
Hello, it's ready.
That hot dog is juicy.
Don't talk to me!
Rage, more rage.
Griff gang. Hi, me again. Like these people who have, they have children. Can you not take them to the park? He's not a marriage scammer. I gave my cats away for you. Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now?
Cutie's no video.
My dad's my uncle.
Exactly, Kira.
Who do you think you are? How fucking dare you?
He's just my brother. He's my brother.
You know? You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money. Okay, good luck.
Evil cackle. Check fucking mate, Chantal. Check fucking mate.
Check fucking mate, Chantal. Check fucking mate. Hello, everybody. Good to see you lovely people the day after Christmas. Hopefully everybody had an amazing holiday. I am worthy fuck out. All right. I feel like I have a hangover with no alcohol and no drugs included. How does that happen? I don't know, but here we are. Hello, Teddy Pigs, Wicked Crafter, Kitchen Zombie, Carlotta, Southern Sassy. I am Dee Dee, Ship Shape Fitness, Christy, Manning, Ruby, Charlotte, and Tater Flut. Anita, Bath, Master of Nunchucks. Hello, Mac Attack, Sam, Sushi, Glimmo Mayhem, Aaron Rose, Gotti, Live Donor, Joanna Freedom. Hello, hello. Imagine being proud that you outsmarted Chantal. That was a fucking banger, Joanna. Look at you coming in on this lovely day after Christmas morning and dropping something like that. Hello, Campfire Girl. Good to see you. Katrina, Duping Delight. Fifi48, hello, hello. Sammy in Brooklyn, My Love of Crafts, Sugar Pop, Lily Mae, Great Aunt Ray, Bama Girl, Grunge and 90s Music, hello, Mystique. Meaning I've seen that you're having a boring day at work. That's probably a good thing for society. Poops McGillicuddy, good to see you. Patsy Stone, Hygiene Queen, Pickle Pocket, hello, hello. Let me pin your comment over here. Merry day after Christmas, fatties. Currently prepping salads because big back season is over. Ain't that the fucking truth, girl? Well, I don't know. A lot of fatties, they like to, go ahead and extend the holiday until after the January 2nd. If you are a true big back, you are pushing back your healthy prep until January 2nd. I don't know. It just depends on where you are on the spectrum. Thank you so much for being a member for 1 month, hon. I appreciate you. Just Jamie, hello. Good to see you. Ash, good to see you. Hello. Rob C. Zombie, your ass was at the gym at 5:30. Well, Manning, obviously. You're no longer in that equation now, are you? There would be no waiting until after the first of the year or after Christmas. It seems like you stay on a healthy kick, and good for you. Hold on, we have something for you for that.
Good for you.
Hello, Jeff. Good to see you, hun. Done missed you. Glad you're back. I'm going to be real honest. I almost did not make it, all right? I went to bed pretty early yesterday, but to be fair, I didn't sleep the day before, so I had to make up for that. I went to bed around 10, and I didn't get up until almost 7, and I was like, I've got way too much to do. I'm just going to have to skip it. My house is filthy. Trash is piled up. Recycling is insane, and I was like, screw it. It can wait until after the support group meeting, so here we are. You're extending your you-know-what until January 1st. I feel that for sure. Hello, Jay. Good to see you. It's big back season for me until May. Why until May, Ashley? I got to know why it's big back season for you until May. Hello, Polly Jean. I'll wait for the 1st of January. Thank you very much. I won't be able to move before that anyways. Hello, Dungeon and Roses. Good to see you. You're full from Christmas food and gunted to bed early. Hell yeah, that's what I love to hear. Hello, Big Bertha Jean. I hope everyone had a beautiful Christmas with their families. Everyone loved my support group Christmas shirt. I'm so tired after yesterday. London did great and everyone loved him. Oh, love to you too, girl. I'm so glad you had a very Merry Christmas and thank you so much for the support. Deeping delight. Hello. Let's laugh at some self-imposed tears. Okay. There's a lot that we missed over the last couple of days. Number one, and we're only going to go over a few things because I really want to get through at least half of the stream because I went through Just Saying and Panda Pondu also archived this on their YouTube channels. And I've seen a lot of clips on the Twitter. But I was watching Just Saying's archive version this morning. It seems like through the entire first hour is her pretty much crying about Salah and her poor life decisions. So at least bare minimum, when I get through the first hour of that, I know there's a lot of other things to go over that we haven't got to talk about. How long has it been since we got together? What was it, Monday? So it's been a couple of days, obviously. Chantel's been streaming a lot more, as she should, considering that she doesn't have monetization on YouTube. She should be streaming as much as she possibly can to get her $75 over there on the Twitch. Maybe she'll be able to afford to keep the lights on. I don't really know how that works over there in Canada. But let me go ahead and pull up a screenshot that I collected this morning off of the Twitter. If you will have the pleasure of taking a look at your screens in case you're just listening in the background. This right here is a screenshot from what I believe was I'm kind of speechless here, so excuse me. I think this was Chantel's Christmas Day where she was trying to circle the Canadian block to find a couple of homeless. Man, y'all got it good over there in Canada. All right. Can anybody tell me if she ever found a homeless to go ahead and give her $2 to? Because that's the thing with Chantel and trying to give back to the community. I'll never forget. It was when she first got back to Canada, I do believe, where she gave somebody like literally $2 and she really thought she was doing something. And she was like, it's better than nothing. You should be grateful for that $2. I think she had $50 and she was going to try to split that between like 50 homeless families. Hey, Emma. Good to see you. Happy after Christmas, Yaba and family. Same to you, girl. And thank you so much for the support. Good to see you. She's shaped like FFG. Y'all are killing me today. All right. So what we have here is Chantel looking like my grandpa. This is something my grandma would have totally sat out for my grandpa to wear on Christmas Day. You got some slacks here, some dress pants, a nice holiday festive Christmas sweater topped with a ridiculous looking toboggan. Yeah. So there you have it. Yes, the question mark. I'm still trying to figure it out myself there, Tat Von B. Stun, really. That's all I have. She's got some slacks. Aren't those slacks? I'm telling you, this is exactly how my grandma would address my grandpa back in the day, for sure. Hello, Sinatra says. Good to see you. How is that not a wake-up call to lose weight? The only wake-up call that Chantel has, and it's not a real one, okay, is because her souvenir is not allowing her to gut back to Syria. And she has convinced herself that if she has a glow up, I know, Hectic Llama, if she has a glow up, then he will allow her to go back to Syria and she can reclaim her handsomest husband. That is the only wake up call. And even then, it's not going to be enough. Nothing in this world matters enough to Cutie to actually do something to change her life. She is unfortunate in every single way you can imagine. It's really a shame. I say it all the time, and I know you guys don't like to hear it, but I mean, God just picks on Chantel. And she's out there, humming the law, whatever she says, and praying and thanking God for everything. Bitch, I don't know for what. I don't know for what, because he just won't lay off of you. You can't catch a fucking break, Chantel. My God. Unfortunate in every way you can imagine. So there's that. Want to go ahead and share that before we got into the recap of Foodie crying. And I believe she did this. I was watching in real time myself, and I ended up it was too much, right? You missed me in roll call. Hello, Panda Pondu. Good to see you. I'm so sorry. I missed you in chat. I believe she went and did this whole cry fest on her YouTube channel. Man, she is Here's what I have to say about the last couple of days with the events with Chantel. Severely unhinged comes to mind. Severely mentally unwell. I know it is what it is. You can't sit here and tell me, should I put it back on the screen? Let's put it back on the screen, shall we? Severely mentally unwell. Listening to her go on, and she goes from crying to being manic to it's just so I'm just sitting there wondering what it has to be, what it has to be like to be trapped in Chantel's mind. It has to be torture. Like, just if you sit down and listen to her conversation and her laying there and talking, hello, Gorlick dabble creamy in my, oh my Jesus fucking Christ, Gorlick, for the love of God. She has a front butt and a back. To be fair though, there, Badissi, hello, good to see you. Good morning, and thank you for the support. She is all over the place, Hectic Llama. I think she has a definitely a front butt. She doesn't have much. What you're seeing in the back, we like to call diaper ass, okay? It's where you really don't have much of an ass until you put your diaper on and it's dirty, okay? So when you see Chantel, because sometimes it looks like her ass is flat, and then sometimes, hey, Butter Crumpet, hello, Aaron, good to see you. Everybody just coming in. Sometimes it looks like she does have a butt. It's because she has a diaper ass. She has a wet diaper. She needs to change it. Thank you so much for the support, hon. It's true, Code Blue. I tell no lies, okay? It's a diaper ass. She has a bigger butt in the front than she does the back. Very mentally unwell for sure. Listening to her, and whether she's just sitting there and she's talking to chat and she's not necessarily like raging or crying, just the things that are coming out of her mouth and what she says is like, this person cannot mentally be well. No matter what time you're listening to her, whether she's raging or she's just somewhat beezing and being normal, what she would consider normal, is still very mentally unhinged, very mentally unwell. Hello, Glamma Mayhem. Good to see you. Sarah Ford. Hello, Peace Frog. It's my fault for having eyes. Okay, so let's get into this video. We're going to watch Just Sayin's archive. Thank you so much to Just Sayin for collecting this video for us. I'm going to pin her link to the video at the top of the chat. Please make sure you're subbed up to the original creator. We appreciate you guys so much. That's in the front. Yes, that was her front butt, but what I'm talking about is diaper ass, okay? She definitely has a diaper ass. Hello, Dell. In this body, she showered with Salah. That's a great question. This is the body that she let's put it back on the screen, shall we? Yes, Salah. This is what you shared a shower with, according to Chantel. I guess, shout out to you, buddy. Hey, Cabela. Good to see you, hun. Our Foodie Beauty. Hello, hello, girl. Let me get it pulled up on the screen here. Let's see. So again, this was on YouTube. She wasn't on Twitch, at least I believe. She did this from her OG Foodie Beauty channel. Isn't that right, chat? You guys will have to tell me. Let me make it full screen. Ha, ha, ha. There we go. All right. I'm still setting shit up. There we go. Hello. I didn't mean to hit the camera already, but that's okay. Hello, everybody. Count Cracula. Hello, hello. Monroe to Dallas. Hello. I don't see you in chat, but I seen Count Cracula saying hello. So hello. Welcome to the shit show. Dell, thank you for the support, hun. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Was it Twitch? I could have swore it was YouTube, so maybe I'm wrong. I might stand corrected there. Hey, OG Wanda the Wallet. Good to see you. Fitness.
No one cares!
Hey, everyone. Oh, Lori, you got a birthday today, girl. It's your 59th birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, honey. Congratulations on making it another year. You're just a baby. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, there we go. Hey, Gecko. Good to see you, hun. Thank you. Thank you, Bug. Here we go.
Where were all you guys on Twitch?
See? Let me boost the volume really quick. I thought for sure she was on YouTube. Hold on.
A lot of people don't like Twitch. You're home. I know. I'm like, I miss YouTube streaming, and there's like a lot of you who don't go on Twitch. So yeah, I know you were. Hey, Beezing out west. No, I didn't shave my head. Hey, sneaker head.
Buttercrumpet says, I'm so full, I have no voice, but I still fucked up Christmas food and festivities and walked 5 miles this morning. Hell yeah. I'm in pajamas with the hot chocolate in bed. Enjoy, Buttercrumpet. That is how you do it, girl. WNC Tar Heels, thank you so much for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground memberships. Trex, Gwen, Not a Gamer, is it Crazy B, and Karina. Welcome, new members. Where's my pickle? Where's my sponsor, guys? We have a new sponsor I haven't set up yet. Here we go. A word from our sponsor.
In the face of adversity, your courage shines bright.
That's right. WNC, thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. Hey, Acid Girl Art. Hello.
Tracy, where were you on Twitch? Too many eyes on Twitch? No, you don't do Twitch. Hey, Prissy.
The ads on Twitch are absolutely brutal. Now, I mean, maybe YouTube ads are the same. I don't know. I have premium and I just refuse to get premium to watch Chantel over there on the Twitch. I'll wait for her to go off and download the stream before okay, I'm lying. I was desperate the other night listening to It was actually Christmas Eve. I was listening to Chantel while wrapping presents at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And oh my God, I couldn't believe the amount of ads on that damn stream. It's brutal. And there's no listen to 30 seconds and then skip that shit. You have to sit there and suffer through the entire thing. And then by the time that you get back, you've missed however long those ads played in the live stream. So you're like, I have no idea what the fuck you just said.
Silent Twitch watcher. With all the
Oh, that makes sense. Mac Attack says if you request an unban on Twitch, it shows the comments you made. Oh yeah, every time I have to watch her and I have to raw dog her, like if Kristen is not streaming her or whatever, I request an unban because I want to see the chat and she won't do it. Oh, that makes sense why.
Beezer's coming. Yeah. You're not used to this chat style now. I'm stuck in grief. Oh, it's okay, Andy. I'm really thinking about you. Sorry that you're going through that. Hey, Tammy. You were safe, Tanya.
Oh my
Hey.
God. Just let me go ahead and pause it right there. I was listening to her talk and Teardrop was in chat. Trauma dumping again. Like Teardrop. Listen, if your life is that much of a shit show, start a channel. Okay. Instead of just taking all of your shtick over there to Chantel's chat, why won't you just start your own channel? Start out small, girl. Just do a little vlog or something like that, you know? But come on, man. Like Trauma Drop. Yeah, fuck Teardrop. We're starting to call her Trauma Drop. She is working overtime. Hello, Wicked Crafter. Her rebrand is to become a foodie beauty reaction channel. Gonna bees on herself 2026. Happy New Year. Well, you know what? I'm here for that, Wicked Crafter. If that's what she wants to do, then so be it. Oh, yeah. I heard her Patreon was terminated. What did you think? This was like your third Patreon that you've had terminated. This was your banned Patreon account. It's gone. It's no more. So all that effort you set in to do that video and create all that and have people come over and pay their little $4.99 or whatever. Now everybody's been refunded and the Patreon is gone bye-bye. And I believe one of her videos from Twitch was restricted, whatever the fuck that means. 18 and up, I guess, which I would be kind of nervous about, Chantel, if you're already getting your videos restricted. This is it. Like outside of, because Patreon is no more. You can't make any money on YouTube. So the only way that you're going to make income right now is whatever money they're willing to give you over on Twitch, which I heard ain't really nothing. And you're already getting restricted over there. 2026 is going to start out to be a banger, I suppose. Wicked Crafter, thank you for the support, hun. Lori says, I lost 152 pounds almost. Wow, 100 before weight loss surgery. 21 from go. Holy shit, Lori. That is amazing, girl.
good for you.
Good for you. What a way to roll into your birthday and to 2026, honey. Skinny legend, Lori, and thank you so much for the support. You got a 3-day timeout for saying blood is thicker than water on Twitter. Really, Mystique? That's interesting.
Neil. Hey, Tiny. I asked about BG13 and got banned. What? Why? Hey, Kawaii. I'm live here for now. I just wanted just for a bit, maybe an hour here and there. I don't know. Hey, Casey. BG13. I'm just really struggling.
Plan. This is her new plan, okay? She really does, Gilly. She claims that she's going to go onto Twitch and that she's going to treat it like a job. And I don't mean like have content ideas and have a schedule. Well, yeah, she is planning on having a schedule. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not a bad idea for her, considering you have to stream so long on Twitch to make any kind of money, but she'll never do it. There's no way that I'll believe in a million years that Chantel, number one, is going to wake up that early, and number two, stay live that long. She plans to go live like Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. She wants to treat streaming like an actual job. She's going to stream from 9 in the morning until 5 in the evening. Of course, she has not done that yet. I don't know when her plan is to start that, but she plans on streaming from 9 in the morning until 5. How could you possibly do that, Chantel? What about your souvenir? How are you going to be able to keep a track on him and what he's doing and take his calls and FaceTime with him if you're streaming from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m.? I got to know. How much can she make on Twitch? I hear it doesn't pay well. I hear it doesn't pay well either. I have no idea. She's been talking about sticking to a schedule the entire time she's been on YouTube. It's true, girl.
With like everything. Like, I felt okay like the past few days. Like, why?
Hey, Marie.
I'm tired of feeling like this, like hurt and just miserable. And
hey, Jordy. Yaba. Happy after the holiday tidings. Missed you, fam. Looking exceptionally skinty today. Love to you, Sam and the fur babies and fam. Replay gang gang. Jordy, thank you so much for the support, hun, and good to see you. I hope you had an amazing holiday with your family, hun. Violin music. Thank you, Jordy. She thinks Twitch pays the same as YouTube. It doesn't. She's not looked into nothing. But I mean, even if what is her other option though, Butter Crumpet? Like, I gave her great advice, and the advice I gave Chantel until she gets her YouTube monetization back for her situation would be for her to try to find some employment. And I understand who would hire Chantel, what kind of job. I don't know. That's for her to figure out, I mean, she put herself in this position. She ate herself into being this disabled person that can't do a whole lot. That's for her to figure out the kind of job that she can go out here and do. Because really, outside of that, I don't know. I don't know, because how are you going to pay your bills? Okay, so also, it was right after we went live that Chantel told everybody, and yes, I believe it. I know we have a lot of naysayers in the community that think that Chantel did not get her paycheck. You guys are literally me when I believe that dishwasher did not exist. So I understand, I understand the fact that you think that she's full of shit and that she did not get paid, and maybe her family. You have to understand, she got like $6,000. Okay. That's how much I would say her paycheck was, around $5,000 to $6,000. It was a pretty decent paycheck. I don't know what, here's what I have a hard time with the community. If Chantel's family had this kind of money to pay her rent, pay for her rental car, pay her bills, pay her food, whatever that she's doing with this paycheck that she's done, buying cat treats, and she said she got a cat tower, still don't have a vet for the cat to get her her shots and her spay yet, but still she says it's coming. Who in her family has money that's willing to give Chantel that kind of money? Fuck out of here. Even her grandpa. If that was the case, did you all see her little pity ass Christmas haul that she got from her family? If Chantel's family had money to help her out, she wouldn't have been declared bankruptcy like 4 fucking times. I don't know. It's a lot, right? she wouldn't be in the position she's in, because then instead of, filing bankruptcy, I would imagine if her family's got it like that, she would just go to her family. The fact that Chantel has been in bankruptcy multiple times tells you that either her family is not willing to help her or her family ain't got it like that. I think it's a little bit of both, okay? I don't believe for a second that her family has enough money, or even if they did, they're willing to pay her rent and utilities and bills like that. So with that being said, and again, just because of where her YouTube AdSense, whatever cutoff was, I believe she got her check. 100%. I'm not even questioning it. She got her pay, but she's already blowing through that money. This woman, this is the last check that she's going to get on YouTube for I don't even know how long, like 3-4 months, because even if she gets her monetization back, she has to build that shit back up. So we're talking 3 to 4 months until Chantel gets another paycheck. When she finally does get another paycheck, it's going to be low. It's going to take her months to build up her numbers again to get what she was. So my point is, she's renting a car. She's renting a car. According to her, she's giving money to the homeless. What the fuck, of all things to be doing right now, buying presents for your family? You just lost your job. And this is how she's taking her last paycheck and she's spending it. And we all knew that she would. And I hear that she went and ate at the Chinese buffet. Was that yesterday? So obviously she's still ordering out takeout. She's still going out and getting takeout. Now she has a rental car. What do you think that she's doing in her rental car, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, dorky shit stain. She's driving all over Ottawa or wherever, and she's hitting up all of the different drive-thrus. And she's like, I'll take advantage of going to all the drive-thrus now so I can avoid the delivery fees. Yeah. So when you had the delivery fee, you were probably just ordering for that one place. Now you're going all over and it's crazy. She's just blowing through that money. Gas is expensive. She ordered McDonald's. This is wild. So again, I know a lot of people are upset that Chantel got her last paycheck. I don't understand why, because this is what she's doing with it. She's not making it stretch. You're not going to tell me that she paid a couple of months rent. She probably paid her rent that was due, paid her bills that was due, and obviously she's blowing through the rest. Do you know how expensive it is to rent a car? The buffet was $45. This is wild. So anyways, it's going to be very interesting going into the next couple of months with Chantel verse, because she is so fucked. Here's what my prediction is. Okay. Listen, again, going back to what I said at the very beginning of the stream. Hey, JoJo. And I mean this, like, I don't know if you guys are paying attention or if it's just a lot, because a lot of times you just tune shit out. Really, our Foodie Beauty. Hey, Queenly. Good to see you. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Give me a second. Oh, yeah. Again, and I'm going to drive this home. And I know Chantel has always been very mentally unwell, but you take somebody with the kind of mental problems that Chantel has. I mean, we could go over all of them in the chat, but you put on the kind of stress that she's going through right now with losing her YouTube income, with losing her souvenir, with her health being the way that it is, her mobility being the way that it is. There is a breakdown. And I'm not wishing this on her. I'm not, trying to speak that into existence. This is just the reality of the situation. As time goes on in the next couple of months, because she's not going to be able to recover from this. And as Salah realizes that Chantel really doesn't have anything left, he's going to stop talking to her more and more and more. And as that goes on, the mental decline of Chantel is going to start chipping away day by day by day. But I think that we're going to have an actual mental breakdown. I think that Chantel very well will get to a point to where her family does have to step in. And I could be wrong. But I think we're going to get to a point where her family is going to have to step in and get her some actual serious help, because it's just going to get worse. This little breakdown that she had where she was crying about the situation with Salah basically is just the beginning of it. I mean, she's somewhat happy now, and she was so thrilled that she got her paycheck, but it's over for her. She's not going to be able to pay her bills. She's not going to be able to send Salah money. She's not going to be able to buy food. She's not going to be able to buy her marijuana. It's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. She's not going to be, there's no escaping this. And well, I mean, there is, but she's not willing to put in the work to make that happen. She very well could go out and get a job, but she would have to do it like today or last week or 2 weeks ago when this first happened. Because the longer that she's not getting a paycheck from a regular 9 to 5 is more in debt that she's going to get. She's so fucked. Why is she not more worried though, Lisa Manning? Because she's very mentally unwell. Would be when her concern is a man that is in Syria, that is a serial cheater, that is very obvious, that's using her for whatever she's willing to give him. And she's more concerned with that than anything. Should tell you everything you need to know about Chantel's mental well-being. And it's just, again, by the time this is all said and done, she's going to be 5150. I do believe that. This is going to be really bad. If she started a job today, she might not even get paid for another month. Exactly, Hectic Llama. Like, she should have been out looking for employment as soon as this happened. Like, if she was in Syria, if she would have controlled herself, behaved herself, and the family would have allowed her to stay in Syria, she would have been straight. She would have been fine. Like, she could have just, been on Twitch. Her and Salah collected whatever money that they were willing to give her over in Syria. But now that she showed her ass and she insisted on leaving and restarting her life over, and she's lost her monetization, she's so fucked. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Just because it didn't happen now and she got that last paycheck, going forward is really bad for Chantel, like really bad. And I do think that it'll be to get to the point to where she more than likely, her family's going to have to step in. She's going to have a mental breakdown. And she already is. Like, if you pay attention to her and the things that she's saying and just her behavior, it's so bizarre. It's so out there. And as each day goes on and she starts to realize, Manning, back to what you were saying, and it starts to like sink in that I can't dig myself out of this situation, she's going to start becoming more and more unhinged. And I think she's going to take that and she's going to start dumping it onto her family because she has nobody else. Salah's not there to take. And if you pay attention, we're going to watch it to the things that she's saying in this stream. She's very concerned that Salah is not there to take care of her and to take care of everything. And now this is the worst case scenario and she's all alone. So she's going to start going to somebody who's going to possibly want to help her and may help her, which is going to be her family. And the only thing that they're going to be able to offer Chantel is probably some inpatient therapy, because outside of that, what can they do? There's nothing they really can do. She has until March for a paycheck. Who knows what the algorithm will do when she comes back? Exactly, Manning. Oh, hell no. Thank you so much for joining True Love, girl. Don't forget to send your address for your postcard and your sticker to the email below. Those are actually shipping probably by Monday. I just got those in. Oh, hell no. Thank you so much, hun. Hello, Just Deb. Tomorrow's my birthday. Can I get the song and a good for you? Absolutely, girl. And congratulations on making it another year, hun. Where's it at?
Good for you.
What? Ooh. Just Deb, thank you, girl, and happy birthday. Sassy Mama says she insinuated Shmi does not know about the demonetization. Holy shit. Wow. Well, she's going to know, and she's going to know very, very soon. Wow. Big Bertha, hello. Instead of worrying about Salah, she should have tried to stay at home, try to stay at home jobs. They get her a PC, if not a cheap Acer, instead of renting a car. Yes, exactly. But that's the thing. Her brain don't work like that. Her brain does not function like that, especially now where we are with Chantel. Like, again, pay attention. If you haven't and you do not have that conclusion yet, listen to anything that comes out of Chantel's mouth. Would you sit down and have a conversation like that with a grown-ass adult? Anything that Chantel says, it's off the wall and it's bizarre. It really is. So expecting her to be responsible, find a work from home job that will supply her computer, it's never going to happen. she's not mentally capable, especially at this point. Maybe 3 years ago, maybe, but present day, fuck no, dude. It's so bad. Bertha, thank you so much for the super chat, hun.
No, I'm just like, I feel like I don't want to be here in the first place. Like in Canada, like right now here. And I know I have to be, but I don't feel like I want to. Oh no, Breeza, sorry to hear. My cousin has been fostering abroad. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Breeza. Yeah, that's okay. Thanks, Teardrop. Like, I don't, it's like right Christmas too. Like, I don't want to like be around people. Radicalized, I have never, ever, I would never accept that. I'm not crying for money at all. This has nothing to do with money. I don't give a shit. Money comes and goes. It's just everything. I don't know. Like, I don't even know. No, it's not watching the old stuff. Maybe it's just like, oh, yeah, a lot of trauma in general from like here. Just self-doubting. Like, am I strong enough to get through everything?
No. And you can see, like, she's crying because she doesn't want to be in Canada. She just, because, again, Manning, she is thinking about, like, the whole situation and what's going, this is after payday, right? So she got her money. She's happy. She's rented her car. She's done whatever she wanted to do with her money. And now she's starting to think, like, okay, I got my paycheck. That was great. I was able to take care of what I need to take care of. But what about next month, right? And so she does think about it a little bit. And this is one of those times because she just told on herself, I don't want to be here right now, which means she would rather be in Syria. She should have kept her ass in Syria, especially now without her the monetization situation. If you're talking about karma, as far as karma is concerned, a lot of people keep saying, imagine if she was in Syria and she would have been fine. She would have been fine. They would have went to Twitch. Salah would have been happy with the couple $100s that were coming. She would have been okay. The worst case scenario absolutely happened to Chantel. The timing of it all could not, if you were looking for karma for Chantel, depending on who you are, could not have happened at a better time. She got home, she got the apartment, she got moved in, she got comfortable, and she got fucking cocky. And they snatched it away from her. They snatched it away. Oh, it's definitely about Salah, but it's also about what the fuck? Why didn't I just keep it cool? If you are missing Syria, you got to think about that. If she can live and survive in Syria and not miss Canada and her comforts of the Western world, I imagine that she's really regretting showing her ass in Syria the way that she did and this happening to her when she's in Canada. Like, this thing backfired on her so bad. You got to think about the entire situation, okay? She thought that she was going to show her ass. Well, she did. She showed her ass in Syria, right? She got her community to pay for her to come back to Canada to rebuild her life. And then she thought for sure that Salah was going to love bomb her like he normally does and promise to cut off his family as he has done in the past. What happened? It backfired on her. That completely not only did she lose Salah and that whole come back home, I love you, I'll do anything for you. You don't want me to be with my family? Say less, just come back, Canadian queen. I miss you. She lost her money. Now she has no money, no way to pay her bills, no handsomest husband, no souvenir. Holy shit. Yeah, the mental breakdown is it's incoming. It's like a bomb. I'm gonna take its time and it eventually it's gonna blow up. It's gonna be so bad. Crazy cat lady Stephanie says, yay, you're back. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. You deserve it. I just got off work, going back to start 2 times so I don't miss a thing. Thanks for an amazing support group year. Love you so much. Love you too, girl. And thank you for being a member for 30 months. No handsomest husband. Exactly. He's gone. And I don't mean that he's gone, okay? Because he's not gone yet. He's trying to wait it out and see what happens. But as time goes on and she doesn't get any money and her mentals get worse, she's going to hear from him less and less and less and less until it's just no more. She doesn't want to be here in Canada and is in tears about it because of reality. She can no longer pay her bills, and that's hitting her hard. It's about money. I think so too. It's about money and it's about Salah. Spiteful Pinky Jean, no money, no man, and no fucking hair. Girl. Thank you for being a member for 39 months. Exactly. She can't access her bank account. I'd be concerned about that if I were her. She can't access her bank account. What does that mean? What? Why not? That's weird.
Yeah, alien.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Manning, what'd you do? Big Bertha Jean says, please tell Manning she must have blocked me while working out because I'm not seeing her. Well, she's not talking right now in the chat, I don't think. Manning, did you block Bertha? Oh, I'm sure it was. If she did, it was definitely while she was working out. Big Bertha, we'll get you taken care of, girl. And thank you for the super chat. She can't use her ATM card. She said it yesterday. Her card doesn't work and the new one doesn't work either. What? Okay, Lindsay said her ATM card just doesn't work. Oh, Manning's in court right now. Ooh, fried plastic. Do you think so? Her card was declined at the ATM. Balance to her account was unavailable. Okay, we'll wait and see. We'll wait. I need access to all my shit. Listen, if I go to a store and my card doesn't work and I know I got money in it, I'm going to move to the side. I'm going to contact the 1-800 number. I'm going to get on the app and I'm going to figure out what is going on with my shit before I go anywhere. I think she was lying because she didn't want to give out money to the homeless people. Now that I can believe, Hectic Llama, for sure. Hey, Haley. Merry Christmas to you and your family, hun. We did too. Talking shit with you guys is the best for sure. Does Salah empty the bank account? I don't know. What Hectic Llama is saying right here, because here's the thing. So when she went live last night, I watched it for a little bit and then I got bored because she was not doing what she said she was going to do, which was give homeless people money. But take notice of what she was saying yesterday. She had a 50 and she needed to go break the 50 so she could spread it around to like 100 people, 100 homeless people, give them like 50 cents or whatever. And she never broke the 50. So dude, if you were going live and you titled your stream, Jesus Christ, my vacuum keeps fucking up. If you titled your stream giving money to the homeless, you didn't even come prepared for that. You should have already had the bags, the money. You didn't even have change. Yeah, $50 fucking dollars. And she titled a live stream like giving back to the needy or some shit. And she didn't even have change. So Hectic Llama, I'm kind of leaning to, we shall see, because she won't be able to keep that shit private. Going forward, we'll see what she says.
And true old Dreamery, every day is a gift.
She ended up giving 2 people money, like $5 each. Oh my God.
Try to think that way. I pray, I try to, He's great. I'm just sad, as usual.
Well, how about she just get the fuck off the internet, and if she wants to go help the homeless, go do that. Like, she is just, her and French Fried Girl, French Fried Gullet are like the same people. They need the community to know that they're doing a charitable thing. Look at me. I'm doing fundraisers. Look at me. I'm giving $10 to the homeless. What do you guys think about that? Aren't I such a great person? Oh, you both suck.
Thanks, great. Anyway, I'm sorry to come on here, but I don't know who else to talk to. It's just lonely sometimes. Even if I do talk to my family, believe me, I do. Therapist, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm still just, I don't know.
That goes like a witch.
Oh, sorry, Shamrocks. I really wish your sister well, along with her baby. Yeah, that must be tough.
I'm going to do a whole month of charity streams. That way my community gives back to and rights my wrong. Because I kept money for a cat that was dead, and I told you guys that the cat was alive and it was doing well. Yeah, so I totally lied about that. So I'm going to let you guys give money to like the animal charities in the United States. And then in January, one by one, I'm coming for the reactors who called me out on my crimes, okay? Because they shouldn't do that. They should act like the Kiwi Farms and act like I'm this great savior and this amazing person who only does good things. Sorry, cigarette smoke. That's good things for the community, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We know what you're saying. French fried cigarette. Oh my God, I just came up with that one. I'm so funny. I'm dead. Francis, happy holidays to you and Sam. Happy holidays to you and the family, hun. And thank you for being a member for 23 months. French fried cigarette. Just Jamie says, does anyone know if One by One starts January 1st? I'm pretty sure it does. She couldn't bother streaming that much. I think she's done like 4. Go back and look. Well, you could, but unfortunately, you took all your content down, didn't you, Cigarette? Yeah, I took it all down because I don't want all that crime on my channel. I went to delete the evidence, so it's not there anymore. But yeah, I stream like 7 times a day, 7 days a week. But now that I'm giving all of my profits to like a stupid animal, an animal charity, I can't be bothered. But in January, don't worry, we'll be back to our normal schedule because then the money goes to me, okay? Then I can use it for my cigarette money and my DoorDash money, all right? All right, Frenchie. Okay, Cigarette, sit over here. I'm going to get Cigarette a little second so she can sit here and she can co-host my streams. That'll be fucking hilarious. We're going to have Cigarette. That's what we're naming this. This little thing that Kalari sent. We're going to name it Cigarette. One by one. Fucking loser.
Did she got out of a marriage too? Hey, cheeseburgers. You got this? Hibernate. That's what I've just been doing.
Just Jamie said FFG did 6 public streams this month. I mean, listen, she showed her face more than anybody else who got caught running a complete fucking con would. I'll give her that much. All right. I give her that much.
Avoiding, because I don't know. Starbies.
Hectic Llama, she's what I like to call crispy. Everything is crispy. Like her couch is crispy, her hair is crispy, her insides are crispy. She's just fucking crispy, bro. Big Bertha says, we need a 1 by 1 with Big Gary on it. Sam, yes, that'll be fucking amazing. Could you imagine having like a little Big Gary logo here and then on the back it says 1 by 1, 1 by 1. Big Bertha, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
Well, Del, that does suck. That does suck. I mean, we all need a 1 by 1 partner in life, okay? And I'm gonna speak that into existence. That in 2026, you are gonna find a 1 by 1 partner. You got this, and thank you for the support, hun. Crispy, God.
I'm tired of just tired. I know I'm changing a lot, but yeah. I just feel trapped because my addict brain is Don't change. It doesn't matter. Just be comfortable in life.
One by one. French fried cigarette. French fried cigarette. I'm fucking dead. Yes, that's a banger. I love that picking on Frenchie has turned into shaming people for smoking cigarettes. See, that is what our community is about. In 2025, it was all hashtags. What was it? I don't know. Fucking wait. How do we do that? I don't know. It's all about getting skinny. Okay, I can't remember our hashtag. I had to think about it for a minute. But in 2026, we are shaming people for smoking cigarettes. That is what we do for the community, Frenchie. Unlike you encouraging people to run cons on the backs of dead cats over there smoking back-to-back cigarettes with BBJ sitting there on your fucking mantle is diabolical. There will never be nobody. Nothing is going to happen in this community, whether it be with Chantel or Amberlynn Reed or any of the death fats. Nothing will ever top French Fry Girl double fisting cigarettes with the cat on her mantle, dead as can be, in an urn, nothing but ashes, and she's sitting there accepting super chats as if the cat is alive. I'm sorry. Nothing ever will ever top that shit. That nothing. Ellie Welly says people are commenting that she was hot on her Christmas haul live stream. So much for recovery. I'm not shocked, Ellie Welly. Not at all. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Yeah, okay, let's focus here. Ellie's trying to bring us back around. You're right. We'll save picking on Frenchie for another day. Newport's 2x2. Del, thank you for the support, hun. French fried cigarette.
I've never sold.
French fried cigarette.
I don't know. Ew. Oh, did you, Shamrocks?
What happened? Wait a minute. Hold on. We're losing one in chat. What did Lindsay say? I can't wait until we stop talking about FFG instead of watching Chantel cry and crash out. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? This is so bizarre to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but a reactor that watches Chantel, that is like the most hateful reactor in the community, that pulled off this big, I care about BBJ, I'm rescuing BBJ, made $500,000 off of the back of rescuing BBJ. BBJ is going to this amazing family. We're going to accept money for BBJ's arthritis injections. BBJ's doing great. Let me show you BBJ frolicking in the grass in 2025. Come to find out, the cat is deader than a fucking doornail. Ashes to ashes, dust to fucking dust. On the mantle of said reactor who claims that she rehomed this fucking cat. Meanwhile, she's sitting there double fisting fucking Newport 100s and talking about BBJ being alive, and you don't want to talk about that shit. You, Sam's right. This might not be the support group for you. I'm kind of disappointed in myself that we don't talk about that enough. But we're gonna pivot back to Chantel. I'll circle back around to Frenchie tomorrow, because that just, boy, we just don't talk about it enough, to be quite honest.
And I'm just like confused. Like, I don't know who I am. Like, I don't know who I am anymore. Like, when I put the hijab on, I like, it's almost like I feel like I doubt myself. Like, if I tell myself this feels right, I want to do it for God. And then I listen to other people and I like believe people. Like, do I believe this? Do I really want to wear this? And then whenever I don't wear it, I feel like I'm listening to people telling me not to wear it. Like, what? Like, I can't make my own decisions or what? And I just don't know who I am anymore. And I'm just like, I'm feeling sorry for myself. Like, why wasn't I good enough for Salah? And it makes me angry. Why am I like this?
Girl, hey MC, hello. Merry Christmas, my skinny friend. One more birthday to celebrate, and then we're done for a while. Girl, tell me about it. This one for me is gonna be pretty easy. Okay, he's gonna be a pretty simple guy. He just wants to go to the Chinese buffet, and then I already got his gift in mind, but I'm not gonna talk about it here. But hopefully, it'll be pretty simple, and hopefully the same for you, hun. And thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Hey, Witchy Stacy. Good to see you, hun.
I don't want to do anything for Christmas. I don't want to ever leave this apartment again. Anyways.
Foodie, listen, this is what it comes down to. Everybody knows, okay? The reason you struggle and you're confused is because you never did it for the right reason, okay? You went into this religion because you wanted the man. It was never about you wanting the religion, you wanting to revert to being a Muslim. You never, found God in the Muslim religion. You don't give a shit about religion, whether it be Christianity or Islam or any. You don't care. You don't. It's all fake. It's all just an act. It's an act for Salah. It's an act for a potential different man that you might meet in the future. It's not genuine. That's why you're so wear the hijab, or do I don't wear the hijab? Do I love God? Like, listen to yourself, because it's not genuine. It's all for an act. It's all for a show. It's all for a man. So you're always going to be confused about it. Let the Muslim arc die off, for the love of God. We're don't.
Thanks, Teardrop. Yeah. I know a lot of you are going through a lot too, so just Zoob. Beezer party Zoob. I know. Thanks, Billy. Yeah, I know there's something else for me, but isolation loop. Thank you, Queen Latifah. I just never feel like anything is enough. Never. I felt like this before Salah.
Desi's mama says, when is someone going to tell this idiot that weed does not cause addiction? They have. She's not willing to listen to any of that. She's convinced herself she is dependent on that drug. It's causing her withdrawals. She's sweating. Her brain ain't right because of it. People are telling her, and she's blocking those people, and she's not listening to anything that they say. Sorry, I've been a smoker for over 30 years. I never had an addiction like Coke, etc. Exactly. But yeah, like I said, she's unwilling to listen to anything that anybody says about that. Nope. She's convinced herself for sure. Classic BPD, zero sense of self without validation from a relationship. Agree, Hectic Llama. Desi, thank you for the super chat, hun.
Before I had kids, my friends would pick me up from Olive Garden or Lobster as soon as they opened a wheel pump out. Thanks, Buttercup. Feeling lonely too, Teardrop? Oh my god. Make rich richer. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, I don't know, Tristan Betty. They were helping, and then I don't know, thanks, Billy. I just, I don't know. It's just hard. It's so hard. The love hole. No, I don't think so. Anyways, guys, just throwing a tantrum. What are y'all up to? I'm inside of YouTube. Yeah, thanks, Teardrop. I know, it's just, I just feel so lonely because I know I'm in a situation where like nobody can understand because like it's this specifically like being confused with like the religion and like being here versus in another country and
So are you upset because it's hard to follow. The still is great, by the way. Are you upset because you're confused about your religion? And exactly what part of the religion, because you never go into detail. Okay. So if that's your problem, let's talk about it. Exactly what part of your religion are you confused about? But that's all she says. Like, we don't get really into detail about her confusion over her religion. What does that mean? You're confused over are you having a hard time understanding the Quran? Are you having a hard time with dealing with the things that you're supposed to be doing while I'm confused that you're not talking about what part of the religion that you're confused about. What exactly does that mean? But she never gives us any more than that. That's where she stops it. If Salah missed holding her hand, he could just grab a baseball glove. Ugh.
I don't even know why I came live, honestly. Like our actual joy. Maybe missing Salah. Julia, I don't know. It just seemed like life was hard there, but it was also more simple in a lot of ways. It was just different mental problems. It wasn't as like it was bad, but not as unbearable. I don't know. I just feel like I just didn't really have to worry about much, like by myself. We needed to see you too. Yeah.
So you want a caretaker. So you're upset because now you have to deal with all these issues on your own. You're not looking for an actual husband and a partner in life. You want a symbol, you want a souvenir, somebody that looks like Salah, and then somebody who's willing to just basically take care of you. And you can just lay in bed and sleep for 16 fucking hours a day. That's what you want. You don't want a real relationship. You don't want a handsome as husband. You don't want a husband. You don't want a relationship that actually takes work, where you enjoy that person's company, you do stuff together, you build a life together. You're not looking for that. You're looking for a caretaker that will basically shut the fuck up, let you do whatever you want, who won't go cheating on you, and who will take care of everything. She wants a prop for a husband. You don't make enough money for that, cutie.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to come stream here too much because it's like I have to like make money, you know? That's another thing. Like a part of me really just wants, like, I don't know if this is for me. Have we talked about?
You don't know if what's for you. Hey, Cancer Warrior, good to see you. Snarky, hello. You don't know if Canada is for you? Oh, well, that's unfortunate because it doesn't sound like you have the option to return back to Syria. I don't think that especially now. There is no, oh, Canada's not for me. Let me go ahead and pack my suitcase and gunt off to Syria where I don't have to have any responsibility. No, that's over. And that's a shame, isn't it?
I don't think he really wants me to talk about anything public.
And that's another thing adding to the layer of like her issues right now is that she has all this going on with Salah. They obviously are talking a lot behind the scenes. She is trying to say and do whatever she can to get herself back into the family home. Please believe she is trying to do that. Hey, Charlie, good to see you, girl. Good morning, Yaba, Sam, and the support group. I was loud and wrong about the monetization thing. Hides face. Listen, I was up in the air about it too because so many people, especially people who have recently lost their AdSense, like Gorlick, I think there were a couple of other people, and they said that they completely lost their AdSense. And let's not forget, I do believe that not only Rosie, but Amber Lynn claimed that they didn't get their money neither. And I questioned it about Amber Lynn because I was like, nah, that bitch collected her money and she's taking the fuck off and just letting people send her money for her cameos or whatever. And it seems that not only has Foodie said that she got her money, but Rosie has admitted recently to also getting her monetization money. So I know, I get it. And y'all damn near had me convinced, but there was a certain creator, Charlie, back in the day that lost their complete channel and they ended up still getting their paycheck. And that's why I've always held on since then that she was going to get her paycheck. I'm telling you, I was down on that hill. Good to see you, girl. And thank you for the support, hun. If she didn't get it, she's got to run through a barnyard worth of animals. So Law wouldn't care if she was making $20,000 a month. He's that desperate too. Yes, I agree. So she's got all this shit going on with Salah that she wants to talk about. She's talking to him a lot. She's trying to convince him, let me come back to Syria. Let me come back. I miss you. I'll do this. I'll do that. And he's not allowing that to happen. So not only is she experiencing pushback with Salah, she can't talk about it because if she talks about it, he's done. Like he said, do not mention this. Don't talk about a relationship. None of that. So she's having to keep that all in and she can't take it. Chantel is running through that money like water. Yes, girl. Freaking rental car, gifts for her family, money for the homeless, takeout delivery. She's going out to eat. Dude, she's going to be broke. And then there's no more. That's the problem. Like Foodie is used to blowing her paycheck. And then the next month she gets another one. That's not going to happen this time. Whatever she gets on Twitch is not going to do anything for her. It's crazy. Hey, the Ambro, cry, Foodie, cry. Everything that's happening is because of you and your choices. Everywhere you go, there the fuck you are. Exactly. And thank you for being a member for 2 months, son. Kitty will tell everything soon. Yeah, when Salah finally sees that Foodie is just like completely over, like there is no more, there's nothing to hold on to, like it's done. Even if she could getting to Canada, like where the fuck is he gonna live? Like she just has nothing to offer, which is gonna be sooner than later. We're gonna hear it. We're gonna hear it all for free too.
I just this morning woke up. It was okay. It was like accepting this new life. I accepted it. And I was okay with it. I was happy. And now I'm not. Yeah. Thanks, God. Rom-com. That would depress me even more. I have no rom-com in my life. Yeah, I heard that, Gabrielle. I did. I counted my blessings just earlier today. Yeah, thanks. I can't break my lease. And I can't move back there. It's much more financially stressful here. It's just like, oh, I don't know. Thanks, breathe it. I'm trying. Thank you, Secret. There's a chance I'm gonna rehab, but I just have to wait like 90 days. I'm not even thinking about that mostly it's just, I mean, that does suck. I wish we could just be normal, like always here, but you know, I don't know. Yes, I'm off the gummy. I don't even want to do them because like there's no point. I feel even worse doing them, but I feel bad not doing them either. I don't know, it's just so like not normal. And I feel bad about myself because like you know, I always felt abnormal in our marriage with him.
Well, yeah, and you should. You too, Charlie. You should feel abnormal. You literally have not. I mean, not only is it the obvious, the physical difference between Chantel and Salat, and I have to make this clear. Like, we see opposites out there all the time. Like, they exist. Big girl, athletic man. You see opposites, but to this degree, if you're seeing opposites like this, you see the couple and you're like, oh, okay, she's breaking him off a little something, something. Like right? And there's so many layers added to that. It's just not Chantel is overweight. I mean, obviously she's severely, morbidly overweight, right? And then you add on all of the disabilities to go with that. And the fact that she's 10 years older than Salah, she's like a grandma. Okay. This is a younger man. Physical abilities are all there. It's just very different. How do you not? How are you just not insecure in this relationship 24/7? And then also go through their phone and find out that they're cheating on you and be humiliated at your job because he's cheating on you with one of your people is wild. But I think Chantel went live on her Foodie Beauty channel to cry because she wanted more eyes and attention. She's not getting enough attention on her Twitch. That makes sense. When I was watching last night, I think there was 156 people on there. And maybe, I don't know. I don't know why you would want more people to see this shit because you've done all this to yourself, Chantel. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. It's the obvious. We all knew that this shit eventually, if it took 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, was going to end this way. Did I see Chantel losing her monetization right on the heels of her coming back from Syria? No. But let me tell you something. Epic fucking timing. Seriously. She wants a caretaker, not a man. Yeah, exactly. Like, even if a bigger person is with somebody who's not overweight, they're living life together. They're doing stuff together. They're making it happen regardless, okay? They're doing their hair. They're doing their makeup. They're looking good. They're feeling good. They're having a relationship with their man. And Chantel can't relate to any of that. She's just unfortunate.
Yeah, new normal. It's so awful. It's really awful. Thank you, Nana. Hey, Sophia. From the hate or withdrawals. Probably everything. Everything. Yeah. No, I know it can't find me through this. Hi. Why did you bring me? Why did you bring me? She brought me this thing. What is this thing? What is it? A badger? Just like some days, I'm so mixed up. Like some days I miss being in Kuwait. Like when I look at the pictures of our life there, like we were really in love and like had really good times. He was always just loving and protective and like a good,
That's what she misses the most. She doesn't talk about that enough, which is kind of interesting. She misses her life not in Syria. She misses her life when they were in Kuwait, when she had the normalcy of, having food delivered right to her door, where she could still suck up all the AC that she ever dreamed of. Chantel talks about her 3-year marriage like it's a 20-year marriage and 5 kids. Exactly. Y'all cut ties. You didn't have to worry about splitting anything. You didn't have to worry about sharing custody of the kids. You didn't have a business together. You guys were together 3 years. And how many times out of that 3 years did you catch the law cheating on you, Chantel? It's crazy. But she really misses Syria. I mean, not Syria, Kuwait the most. I bet that whole Bruce Lee situation would be the one thing, if she could go back and change anything, she would go back to that place in time where she insisted on taking that street cat and to the vet and acting like it was her own. That's where it all started. That's where the downfall for Foodie and Salah, that's where it began. It wasn't with Salah cheating on Chantel. It was the day that she insisted, and that was karma in itself. Because that money that she was collecting, the con of Chantel collecting funds from her community started when she was asking for direct donations to her PayPal so she could feed the animals, the homeless street animals of Kuwait. And when she would get PayPal donations, she would take a handful of food, throw it on the concrete, and then drive to the nearest drive-through and feed herself. That's where it began. And that situation all happened, Chantel, because God don't like ugly, especially while you're exploiting a religion when it's happening. Claiming that you're Muslim and you're better than everybody because of your faith, and all of it was a big fucking facade. Now look at you. Look at your situation now, present day. I bet you do cry for Kuwait quite often. Lady Spiteful K, hello. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas day. You too, hun. And thank you so much for being a member for 48 months. Just try a new car fundraiser. Yeah, you can live in that car.
It was so different and new. Should bring you something to cheer you up. Thank you. I didn't make him any promises. He met me like this, and
he did not meet you like this. Not that you weren't bad off when he met you, but Salah did not meet you in this condition. Let's be clear about that, Foodie. Don't act like you have not severely declined in several different ways over the last 3 years, but that's cute.
That's the thing too. Like, whenever you say I'll find someone who loves me unconditionally, no, because no matter what, I can't be with anyone before I get better. I can't just meet someone who loves me this broken and this huge. That's how I feel. What people are saying. That's how I.
Oh my God! Say it again. Say the huge part, Chantel.
I can't just meet someone who loves me this broken and this huge. That's how I feel. What people are saying. That's how Salah makes me feel. That's how I feel that's how I feel like what he's saying. But he's saying that I'm thinking about it in a mature way. Like these things are for my good. And no, he said that.
She's basically saying that Salah said that without coming out and saying it. I'll be crying too, bitch. She catfished him. She absolutely did. And Hectic Llama makes a great point. Salah did not know that Foodie wore wigs when they first met and got together. He thought that was her real hair. And that's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal. Especially when you're not the type. It's one thing if you're willing to like do the whole wig life, like usually every day, you know, it's one thing. But even then, I think your partner should know if you're have this online relationship and you're planning on, hey, I just want to let you know these are wigs. All right. You know, but if you're a type of person that takes care of them and wears them every day, it's probably not that big of a deal. She hated them. She didn't want to wear them at all. So it's not like she was getting up, getting ready and putting her wig on so nobody sees that mess that she's got going on under there. No, as soon as she got the bag, Salah, it was over for the wigs. She's a bald bitch. Exactly. And she ain't a cute bald neither. There are some bitches out there, they can rock that shit. She's not a cute bald. And I wouldn't even call her bald at this point. She's patches.
I need mental health help. I got more to offer. That's what I thought. No, just joking. No, he does, guys. You guys don't.
Greeny Bluish says it was all a facade. She is living a lie. Yes, and that's the thing. And she knows the real, like deep down, underneath all of the gunt, it's there. The reasoning that she knows, the whole reason Salah entertained her for these 3 years. She's even said it recently.
You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money. Okay, good luck.
Like, bro, you admit that without you, he doesn't have money. You're admitting the reason that he stays with you is so you can financially take care of him. It's the only thing up until this point that you've ever brought to a relationship. Well, since you got with Dishwasher, right? In order to get in that relationship and that situation with Dishwasher, it was the absolute same. And even then, after you gave Dishwasher, and that was when you were making good money, he still is like, not enough, bro. There ain't enough money you can pay me to keep this shit going. No way. At least Dishwasher had some fucking dignity and cut the fuck out. Salah was in it. He was in it for the long haul. Now look at you, buddy. Ah! Oh my God, where were we at? Somebody tap it back and tell me the timestamp we were at. Shit.
So like, no, it's because we no longer. Maybe we just needed a break to work on ourselves. I don't know. I just feel like I have no direction. Like I'm crying is healthy. Yeah, exactly. And I felt like I tried a lot to make him happy. And he did make me feel special a lot, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just messed up. That's great. You changed your entire life. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, like, what I want to live my life for me. I don't want to be the same as I was before. I don't want to be the same, you know? I know people think that I really wanted to be back here and I'll be happier. And I don't know. It's just not how I feel. It's just so much trauma here.
I'm sorry. I was always team Foodie is doing this just to get Salah to fall in line. I've never thought, because dude, when she went to Syria, I was like, there's no way, bro. Okay. She made it through Kuwait. I was shocked that she was able to do that. But Kuwait and Syria are completely different. Okay. When she went to Syria and she made the best of it, I guess, I was like, oh. So she's basically she has no ambition, no wants, no dreams. She's just laying there being alive and being satiated wherever she is. So once she did that and she proved that as long as she's with the bot bitch, that there was no really coming back to Canada. And coming back to Canada, it was too much responsibility for her. There's just no way with the point where Chantel is. She never wanted Canada. She only wanted to gain control of Salah. That was all it's ever about. Every time that she said she's going to go back to Canada, it's always been about Salah love bombing her and giving her what she wants, or she threatens to cut him off financially. It was up that until the very last moment in Syria, and it backfired on her big time. Chantel, I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Exactly, Ellie. She ain't tried shit. Not nothing. Thank you for the super chat. But as he says, she can use her puff pastry cream for condiments. Disgusting. And the holiday season too. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Crying the tears of a ham clown.
There's just so much difference in like the way of life and mentality, and it's just so different. Yeah. Affiliate is so much to fit in there. You should have been proud and give you credit for trying. Yeah. I was just really awful. It can be so awful sometimes when I'm so angry. Like, I definitely need to get help with that. Anyways, this is so depressing around Christmas. Like, why? What I was doing, I was tricking.
This is what I don't get. This is the part that I'm confused at, Chantel, is that you keep harping on how, I don't care that it's Christmas. I don't know, celebrate Christmas. I'm Muslim now. And then, so why you being upset around Christmas? Why the fuck does that matter? You don't celebrate it. You don't like Christmas. You basically have said that for the last fucking 3 years. That's all we hear about. So why do you care if you're having a side around Christmas time? It means nothing to you. You shit all over Christmas. You shit all over Canada. You shit all over your family. And you don't deserve any of that. You don't deserve Christmas. You don't deserve the holiday spirit, Chantel. That's why you're miserable through the Christmas time. You spoke that shit into existence too.
Myself, I made a,
And please don't for a minute believe that her family gave her a significant amount of money because she fucked up her own income. They are done with her too. Why are they done with her? Because Chantel shits all over them. She shits all over everything and then expects what? Christmas and her family to be there when she needs them? No.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Canada's done with your shit too.
Sophia, you understand, but I don't feel like anyone does. I feel like people think I'm.
No, you're not wrong. You are absolutely right. When Chantel says this, and she says it quite often, that people cannot relate. People do not understand. Dude, you have never told more truth in your entire fucking life. Nobody understands this shit. Nobody can relate to this shit. None of us, not even fucking Shani and Rev, are as big as losers as you are. None of this shit that you do makes any fucking sense. None of it. But boy, it's a good time to sit here and watch it. It's entertaining as fuck. That's why so many people hang on to this shit that you do. Because it's so bizarre and it's so ass backwards. Yeah, nobody can relate. You're not wrong about that. Hey, Liz, underneath your clothes, Shakara, parody, underneath your folds, there's an endless story. There's the men you choose with 1,000 red flag warnings and all the praise you demand for surviving your own decisions, honey. Ooh, that was a banger, Liz. Thank you for the support, honey. Good to see you this morning. Ellie says, guys, I don't think her real therapy is working. It never does. And we've had this conversation a million fucking times. It's almost like we're going insane at this point, just like she is. Because in order for therapy to work, you have to work therapy. You have to be willing to, it's not just life-changing. You don't just go in there and sit down and have a conversation with your therapist and they fix everything. No, they're there to talk with you and help you through whatever you're having a hard time with. And she's not willing to listen to anything that's going to help her life. The only thing she wants to hear is validation for her bad decision-making, for her to be validated. That's why she goes to YouTube, because of all these either trolls or also very severely mentally unwell people. They tell her that she's doing great, sweetie. What's the dumb bitch over there? What's her name? She just said her name and she started crying when she read her comment. She's like, exactly. She's obviously very severely mentally unwell or just an unhinged troll. I haven't figured out which it is, but they're either severely mentally unwell, just like Chantel, or they're trolls. That's the people that you have in your chat, Chantel. That's the community that you've built in the last 7 to 8 years. Wasn't Teardrop. No, it's another one. I can't think of her name right now. My last 2 therapists said you're too self-aware for therapy. I'm taking that as a compliment. Hell yeah.
Crazy when I try to explain why I'm grieving. Like,
yes, that's exactly how I felt listening to her content. Normally, I can put Chantel, well, maybe not normally. Sometimes I can put Chantel on in the background while I'm doing stuff, but yeah, I was exhausted. That's the best way for me to explain it to you all, because I was also under stress trying to get stuff done. Listening to Chantel Nina, thank you, damn you kids. Nina is fucking insane. She's insane. You're no friend to Cutie. You're no friend. You're giving her very bad advice. You're going along telling her everything is great. Salah really loves her. All of that jazz. You obviously either are a troll, a hater, or again, severely mentally unwell. But listening to Chantel when you're already under stress, is exhausting, overstimulating. Yes, I had to turn her off. I couldn't do it. She was none of this. I can't compare any of this shit to my life. Thank God, right? I don't have no actual ties to Chantel, obviously, but I was stressed out. I don't even like this woman, and I'm mentally stressed. I'm like, oh my God, turn it off. She's got me stressed out because any decision that she can make to take and change her situation for the better, just a little bit, she's gonna do the opposite. And yes, of course, that's great for the entertainment value of it, but still, like, you have to be in that mindset. Like, this is entertainment. I want her to keep making bad decisions so we can laugh at it. But when you're just, got her on in the background and you're doing regular life shit, you're like, oh my God, turn it off, bro. You're stressing me out. It's exhausting. You are exhausting. And this is why your family, they have cut you the fuck off. So all you can do is vent to these weirdos in your chat because you're fucking exhausting.
Why I love him, why I would want to be there,
Wait a minute. Hold on. Soup says, yeah, but I swear when I found you, I totally thought that you knew Smee in real life, like friends with her. Hell yeah, me and Smee are cool. Yeah, we're buddies. Smee deserves a daughter that won't sit around and stress her out. She deserves a daughter that thinks of her during the holiday season and wants to give a gift to her and thank you for everything, for being a mom. She doesn't deserve this shit to be stressed out by her unhinged, grown-ass fucking child. Fuck out of here. Any mother who goes through this deserves a child replacement, somebody who thinks of them and appreciates them. And I am that person for Smee. Through spirit, of course, but I'm still here.
It's so hard. It's so hard, like, just dealing with this and this being my job and having, so many people watch it. It'll like being crazy.
Bella.
Yeah, teardrop. Grieve every time you take a new direction in life. Yeah. This doesn't have to be your job. I literally can't think of a single other thing I would even remotely want to do.
It's just disgusting, especially if you don't have your parents and through the holiday season and stuff like that. Like Foodie has all this opportunity to actually go out and make great memories with her mom and her family. And this is how she chooses to act around the holiday season is absolutely fucking disgusting. She wasn't out thinking of, do you really think that Foodie went and spent her last paycheck on Smee? I highly doubt she did. I don't believe for a second that she went out and she spoiled her mom as she should as a 41 fucking year old woman. She should be spoiling her mom. She should be showing up for her mom. She shouldn't be stressing her mom out, but she does the opposite of all that. She does the opposite of all that. It's really gross and disgusting.
3 years of life. Imagine Salak comes here and blocks. Anyways. Hey, Lovato. Dress as the Grinch. Yeah.
So yes, take that as a message. If you're an older child, if you're in your 20s, your 30s, and you're still stressing out your parents when you should be showing up and providing for them, why don't you fucking do something about that? Because nothing about that shit is cute. Appreciate your people if you still are lucky enough to have them in your life. Rojo said, she said last night when she gave a few homeless people money, that no one should get money to fund their addictions. What? YouTube has fed her addiction for years. What a hypocrite. Happy New Year's, everyone. Holy shit. That's really something, Chantel. Man, and speaking like that, when you're waiting to see if YouTube is going to continue to feed your addiction, it's really a statement to make. You said that, so you really, with your whole chest, went out. You decided that you were going to go find homeless people, and then you had to send it with a message. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But I would expect nothing else from you. Nothing. Rojo, thank you for the support, hun. God, she's so gross.
Oh, I could you to move to Cornwall. Yeah, because I feel like, the holidays. Yeah, they're supposed to be happy, aren't they?
Hey, Holly B. I'm 55 and I've always been close to my parents, especially this past decade. This was the first Christmas without my dad, but we made it through. I'm so glad, hun. And thank you for being a member for 4 months. That's awesome to hear. I love to see it. My friend, actually, her mom and dad have had so many health issues in the last year. Actually, this time last year, we thought we were going to lose her mom. It was really bad. Like we were at the hospital. They had, prepared everybody for the worst. We thought that she wasn't going to make it. And she ended up pulling through. It was really a miracle. And they spent Christmas in the hospital that year. And this year, they actually, all of them went to their mom and dad's house, the whole family, all of the brothers, all of the sisters. And normally they stay at their house and they have Christmas there with their kids. And then they go to their mom's house. But they had Christmas morning because, it was a miracle that she made it. And they all had Christmas morning there. It was really beautiful to see. So that's awesome, hun. And thank you so much for being a member.
Yes, I have access to therapy. I've been talking to somebody. I'm telling you, it's just not always the fix all for everything. I don't know. Like, I don't like talking like this to somebody, like a stranger that I don't know. I don't know. I find it I hate it so much. And I don't want to keep re-traumatizing myself every time either. Talking about past trauma. I don't know. Do you think he has gotten over it?
No, I don't believe. What kind of therapist could she be talking? She doesn't even have insurance right now. She doesn't have insurance. She doesn't have access to therapy or anything unless she's not paying for it. Unless there's some kind of free program they have on the internet. She's not talking to anybody, bro. Not talking to anybody. There's no way.
I wonder if we both stop cold turkey talking to each other, would that be better? He was maybe going to come here, so I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe we should just cold turkey, because he doesn't seem to know what he wants either. But he was maybe going to. He was maybe going to come here, so I don't know.
So which is it, Chantel? Salah doesn't want to come to Canada. It's too much of a culture shock for him, and he just would never survive in Canada, or he wants to come to Canada and he's trying to come to Canada. We already know the answer to that. We have proof that Salah has tried to come to Canada, not once, but twice, and he's been denied both times. So we are well aware that he would love to come to Canada. We are well aware that that is part of this scam with you, not just the YouTube coin, but holding on to hope that he too can go to the Canadian Leaf. We already knew that. As much as you sit there and say Salah does not want to go to Canada, we know that he does. The fact that you lie about it is kind of weird, but you're a weird person. So there's that. Does she really think Salah is setting in Syria, also having the sads over missing Cutie? Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe we should just cold turkey, because he doesn't seem to know what he wants either. But he did say he wants.
You motherfuckers. You divorced each other. You signed paperwork. You like signed it off. Remember his family, those women, and you stormed out and he, divorce finished. What are you talking about? He's confused on what he wants. I know if I signed divorce papers, if I put my John Hancock on the fucking paper, boop, boop, done and done, I'm not confused anymore. You don't sign divorce papers while you're confused. I wouldn't think anyways, but okay.
Like, over here. So I don't know. I feel like the way he talks, it sounds like he wants to get back together. Like after, I don't know. Like I'm so confused, and I didn't even think. I was okay. I accepted the fact that for the past week, no, for the past more than that, I was okay with the fact
this is what I mean when I say Chantel stresses me out. Okay, listening to her say this, I don't know. He acts like he wants to get back together. Like he wants your paycheck, Chantel. He wants Canada. I don't even know if this is the mentality of a 13-year-old 10KD. Oh my God. Foodie and Beauty, Frozen Diarrhea says, I can't stand to look at her. Saw her smelling her earrings yesterday. Turned my stomach, bitch. Stop. She was smelling the pus out of her earrings, wasn't she? You are such a sicko, Chantel. You are really one of a kind. Dead ass. I mean, the fact that you're willing not only to smell your earrings, your dirty, pussy earrings, but you're willing to record yourself doing it. This is why I can't quit you. If you ever want to know why we're so obsessed and we keep watching and we keep talking and shit like that, just so you know. Foodie and Beauty, Frozen Diarrhea, thank you, hon. Wow. Barb says, I received my emotional support pickle tumbler and I love it. Thank you and Merry Christmas. I'm so glad you like it, girl. And thank you for the support. It's one of my faves too. I gotta say the emotional support pickle Christmas tumbler is probably my fave. I love everything about it.
this is since the last time when I first got here, I've been crying. I haven't been crying over any of this, remember? And so now I'm just like, after a while, because yeah, putting your life on hold. So what I did was I'm not putting my life on hold, okay? Like I can't do that. So what I decided to do, kind of to trick my brain and try to also make progress, was I said, okay, commit to yourself, do the work, discipline yourself, work really, really hard for a year and glow up and see where you are in a year. And whenever you're really polished and ready to go and you're in a better place and you're ready to be back with someone, then, in the future, you delaying that gratification. Okay, someday maybe I will have my own handsome husband again. Maybe I will have someone to go through life with. Maybe that's what I want, a soulmate. Maybe that will happen. And no, that.
Maybe I will have my own handsome husband. Maybe it would happen. Do I think he'll stick around for Canada? We said this the other day, Cancer Warrior. And things tend to change, like your opinions and, especially with Chantel, they can change pretty quickly, right? And I've said that Salah will stick around through all of this because bare minimum, he's willing to take whatever for no work. But here's what I think will happen going forward, seeing as how stressful life is about to get for Foodie. I think she's going to start getting more abusive verbally with Salah. He's not going to give in to her demands. I think right now she's playing along. She just got paid. She's living this fantasy out in her head that she's going to go to the gym and she's going to lose weight. She's going to get a handsome husband back, girl. Right? But as that doesn't happen, obviously, and things get, like I said, a lot more stressful for Salah, she's going to need to vent to someone. And he's going to start to probably talk to her less and less. And that's eventually what I think will in this, because she'll come to the internet and she's going to start doing what she's done in the past, which is airing out more of their private business. She'll probably start telling more stuff about Salah, and so much so to eventually we just don't see him around anymore. I think that's definitely a possibility, but we'll see. Hello, Shelly Ray. Hello. I'm sitting in the airport on my way home. I had a wonderful time and I hope everyone is good. Love you. Love you too, girl, and safe travels. So glad that everything went well. That's awesome. Aw, has anybody seen Fondue? She's out there on a cruise somewhere, living her best life. Yeah, Chantel, I still hate you, even on vacation. That's how I imagine Fondue's vacation's going. I'm probably right.
It will happen. Allah will find me my husband in the future. But
Dude, stop putting that on Allah. That's so crazy. So that's the only thing that you're interested in. Please, could you bring me another handsomest Muslim husband? Allah. Dude, flames. You should just go up in flames as we speak right now. I don't care about worshiping you. I don't care about reading the Quran. I don't care about any of that. But Allah, if you could just please, Almighty, bring me the most handsomest Muslim husband you got in stock. Okay? God, pathetic.
Even if it's not so long. So that's how I trick myself. I say, okay.
Can I just, again, I know we're not going to get through much of this, obviously, but what exactly? I've been starting to take off my nails. If you notice the difference, they're getting on my nerves. Listen, I'm over it. I don't really like acrylic nails, and I'm trying to get them off, and I don't feel like going to get them taken off. Anyways, we're grown. We're all grown here. We should be grown. If you're not grown, see yourself out. You should not be here. This is not Quirky Love Rosie's chat. Okay? We do not approve of anybody who ain't grown as fuck in these chats. All right? So I'm about to say some grown ass shit. What the fuck do you want with the husband? If you are going to be a bitch who has to have a man, okay? Can I ask you a question, Chantel? Because I know you ain't getting dick down. Okay, number one on the list. If you were insisting, I gotta have a husband, it's because you are a woman who probably wants to get dick down. Call me crazy. Maybe I'm wrong here, okay? But this is just my opinion. Number two, if you were dead set on having a husband, like you must have a man, you probably want the man to do manly shit, like take out the trash and fix the car. Garbage disposal's broke, motherfucker. Go take care of that. Salah wasn't doing that shit neither. Okay, motherfucker had his nails done. All right, he was too primper to even do any kind of like, no offense to any kind of like, never mind. I don't want to offend anybody. I'm just saying. So with all of that being said, and I've offended a lot of people in chat probably, what exactly do you want a husband for? Just curious. I mean, we're all grown here, right? She's in her 40s. It ain't like she's like an older woman who just wants to have coffee and sit by the fucking river and watch the boats go by, okay? She's not like, what do you want the man for, Chantel? I'm just curious. I mean, it seems like you just need a companion. Are you seeking out a companion? Is that what you want? A man is nothing more than a trophy. Exactly. She wants a trophy and she wants a caretaker. That's it. And girl, when you are looking for a husband, good luck with that. Okay.
You're lonely now, but work on yourself and then God will give you somebody for you.
You want a trophy. And there's nothing wrong with that, ladies. Okay. Speaking to the ladies here. If you are a single woman and you are looking for a trophy of a husband, well, then you better be a trophy of a wife. You better be able to tick all these boxes that you want the man to tick as well. Okay? If you want a handsome as husband, you better be a handsome as wife. And I don't think that Foodie can provide that. Why do you think that you should be qualified to get yourself a handsome as husband and you're not a beautiful wife? If that's what you're looking for, like we're just talking about looks here. Do you really look in the mirror and consider yourself beautiful, Chantel? Because you're sounding really fucking shallow right now because you're seeking out a handsomest husband, right? It's not like you're out here looking for a good man who's going to take care of you, who's going to, start a life with you. You guys are going to do all these amazing things together. And you're not necessarily going out here looking for somebody who looks a certain way, but you are. So with that being said, are you able to match the quality that you're looking for as somebody else? And if you're not, then why the fuck do you feel like you're entitled to somebody who looks nice when you're not something nice to look at? That's a valid question to ask, Teresa says, I can't shut up today. I suffer with that. I suffer with shutting the fuck up every single day. We can't even get through a stream because I can't shut the fuck up. What do you think it's like in real life? In real life, I really don't talk that much. At least I don't think so. Salty but Sweet says, replay gang gang, crispy. I love it. I'm going to start using that in real life if it applies. You got to be a crispy bitch in order to use that term. Not you, but that said bitch that you're talking about, right? They have to meet all the requirements, like Frenchie. She's a crispy bitch. It is what it is. Salty but Sweet, thank you for being a member, hun. Primal Plasma says, I think inside she thinks she's Gwyneth. Yes. Sometimes I think so. I'm on the fence with this one. And I don't think I would necessarily even say it's on the fence. I think I'm just 50-50 because half the time Chantel thinks that she's this like fucking model and she's just so beautiful and everybody just wants her. And half of the time I really think she sees what's in the mirror and she's humiliated by it. Yeah, I really do. And she's that mentally fucked up to be like that for real. At this point, anyone who commits to Chantel will basically be a nurse and a caretaker. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Plasma, thank you for the super chat, hun. All right, Chantel, back to you.
And maybe it will be Slot, and if not, it's okay. It'll be someone else because you won't even care in a year from now. That's how I'm tricking myself. But that hanging on to that like little like what's going on? What are we doing? Do I, do I keep this alive? Because if we're gonna be in a long distance something, we have to keep it alive. But then I'm like, but it just feels weird. It just feels like a sailed ship in a way. The cake can eat it too. No dating apps. I'm not looking for anyone.
KD, not only that, bro, that damn vacuum is pissing me off. Every so often, as much as I love that vacuum and I recommend it to everybody, it will show its ass. And when it shows its ass, it's almost a $500 fucking vacuum that's in a million pieces because I done kicked it down the fucking street. And we are almost there. I was trying to fix that motherfucker this morning and got me all stressed out. So there you go, Chantel. Blame the vacuum. Cam said, I'm sorry. Holly says, Yaba, you're on fire today. This live is so hot. Thank you, Holly. Appreciate you, girl. And thank you for the support, hun. Cam says, Chantel does model for the plot. I'd go in real life. Listen, if Chantel found some poor blonde man and, it was a handsome blonde guy and had no idea, I wouldn't let it happen. I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to have to tell you the truth here. Absolutely not. No way. Give me the blind man's mom's number and we'll call and let her know what Chantel's up to. Because that's some sick shit. Camps, thank you for the super chat, hun. Big Bertha says she can't afford to be so shallow. And I don't just mean financially either. Exactly. But again, as a reminder, we're not dealing with somebody who's just like a narcissist and has all these like dude, she's severely mentally unwell. I just have to continue to drive that home. Okay. It's just not what's on the surface. Like I feel like would you consider like a narcissist to kind of be like a surface level mental illness? I might sound crazy for saying that, but that's how I look at it. Right. And there are also other things I would say is surface level mental illness. Maybe I'm not wording that properly, but that sounds good to me. Right. It's so much more deeply rooted than that. There's like a lot going on there, a whole lot. And I think we tend to forget that. But continue, Chantel.
I'm sorry, I'm gross. It's not fair to you. Yeah.
Closer. Like
Knee deep in limbo. Yeah.
Chat is so fucking funny, and I just got to remind you guys going into 2026 how grateful I am just for the fucking community. You all are hilarious. You are so fucking lit, and you guys will just say some off the wall random shit. Like I don't even know where that came from, Closer, but damn, that was funny as fuck, bro. Even if I don't necessarily agree with that, as far as the law being gay, and don't get offended by it. Who fucking cares, bro? Like it's really, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but some people do. So I guess your emotions and your points are valid too, not to take away. I don't know. I don't see the big deal with it. But I personally, I've never really thought that Salah was gay. I think he's somewhat like there are dudes who are just, they just are into like self-care and like they just like to look good. And I think Salah is one of those people. I think he likes making sure his hands look nice and his hair is taken care of, or at least did before the Foodie effect, right? I've never necessarily thought that he was gay, but I totally get why people say that. Seattle Sapphire says residential care facility equals nurse and caretaker. Exactly. Seattle Sapphire. Exactly. And thank you for the support. Good to see you. He's not a crispy bitch. Yeah. And his toenail isn't embedded. He's got them hips. Well, he's just born with them, though. You can't blame him for that. You got to blame his mom. My kid's got big hips. My oldest son, he's got hips just like his mom. He's got legs just like me, too. I can't blame him for his big hips. I thought maybe he was gay into the Cabela incident. That's okay. Yeah, that's a good point too. I just don't feel like we have any kind of evidence other than him kind of being I would say he's was a pretty boy when him and Foodie first got together. I wouldn't even necessarily say he's that anymore, Anywho, continue, Foodie.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think for him, it's dependent on because he's traumatized by the bad.
I mean, yeah, he could be bi. Who's not though? I mean, deep down, you probably don't even realize it. You're all bi. Okay. I'm just teasing.
Bad fights we were having. Just no, we were just emotionally fighting a lot. It was emotionally tough because we were both I don't know, it's just weird. We're going out of our minds. Anyways, I just have to I have to accept it. I have to accept it.
Chantel is the man in the relationship. I'm dead.
Used to be, yeah. You can someone as crazy as you, but still with a good heart, so you don't end up in jail. Take the time to work on yourself. Then, when you are at your best version of you, get yourself a man who isn't. I was a nasty cheater too in my life, and now I'm not. You can't change. It's true. Yeah. I don't want maybe you don't want for him to cut things off.
Yeah, Cat Lady, you make a good point, and I know the whole shtick was financial for Salah in Canada, but when you look at Foodie and Salah is not the only financial relationship to ever exist, right? It's a total thing. But just because somebody is with somebody because they have money, it never just means that they're going to tolerate anything. Those relationships they still function, right? It's not let's say for instance a woman who's financially taking care of a man, because it's what we're looking at right here, right? You don't necessarily they might be a bigger woman, but that person isn't just willing to accept anyways, a smelly partner, a lazy partner, they still have to have something else to offer besides their money. I'll overlook the fact that you're a big girl, you want to pay me, but we're still going to do things we're still going to have a good time. She literally is just a lump. She offers nothing. She brings nothing to the relationship other than finance, and it's just not enough. And that's why dishwasher cut out, because it wasn't enough. If it's just not enough. The money, that kind of money especially, is just not enough. But she has convinced herself that's all she has to have. Either that, or she's convinced herself that she is somewhat good. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm confusing myself at this point.
Yeah, baby trust buddy.
Especially when you start getting abusive towards people and verbally abusive. And I think she did that. I think especially at the end when she was in Syria, I mean, we got to see a lot of it. We got to see a lot of Chantel's verbal abuse. And there was not that long ago when she talked about how bad it was at the end and how bad she acted in Syria. And I do wonder how bad those moments were and what we didn't get to hear. We know how crazy Chantel is already, but we probably have no idea of what she's like with the shit she's not willing to show. Like how, and this is not to give Salah any kind of pass or anything, but how bad that must have been for him. Like who's putting up with that? With your pissy ass YouTube check, please.
You might be having the time of your life while you're. Yeah, he says he's not. He says he's dealing with a lot of issues there. He's stressed out. Just doing not just normal stuff, you know. Sends me videos of him and Jude.
Man is in Syria. Life is a lot different. Salah went from living in Kuwait, providing for himself to, I guess, some degree, having friends, having family, being able to, you know, function pretty normally in Kuwait. Like it's not crazy, but then he had to go to Syria. And it's an active war zone. It's pretty stressed. Yeah, you don't think? You don't think? Yeah, I bet he is. And here you sit and cry because what? Why are you even crying? I don't even know. Because you're in Canada. So you want to go to Syria and be stressed out with Salah in a war-torn country? No, this shit is insane. Like the mental breakdown is already there. This woman is willing to go willingly to a country like Syria so she can be lazy. So she doesn't have the financial responsibility of rent and taxes and bills like everybody else. She's willing to just pack it up, la 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 la, and go off to Syria where it's actively being bombed. She should already be locked away. That's crazy. That's crazy work. And to downplay what Salah, her handsomest husband, is going through. Oh, yeah, she's going through it too, you know, different reasons though. Yeah, a lot different, huh? Mr. Ozempic, thank you so much for joining True Love, hon. I appreciate you. Don't forget to send your address for your postcard and your sticker to the email in the description below. Thank you, hon, for joining. It's just crazy, man.
But I don't know what he's doing most of the time. Honestly, we do talk throughout the day. We have been talking throughout the day.
We've been new. Right, Butter Crumpet? We've been new that the reason Foodie was keeping the schedule that she was keeping is because she's entertaining Salah.
But it's just ghost.
Hey, Gorlick, people crying out to leave Syria for a safe harbor. She's crying to go back because it's more convenient for her to lay around. Yes. And you know what, dude? And like I said, it's not just about being with Salah. It's just because she is so fucked. She doesn't want to have to deal with paying bills and being responsible and functioning as a normal adult. She just wants to lay there, do her little streams, and have Salah take care of whatever responsibilities. And that's it. What a life. May that life never find me, Lord Jesus. Please never. Amen.
I was married for 3 years to him. What the hell? You were faithful to him and changed everything about your life. Your impression didn't work each other. He could be telling you anything. Yeah.
Corey, I can believe that too. I can believe that too.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet she has something on her phone. I don't know what. I don't know if she can track his location in Syria. I don't know what he's willing to allow from Chantel. So all of these are just theories, right? But that's a really good point because why did she insist on getting another phone? So if there's some kind of tracking or just being able to communicate with Salah while she's live, that makes the most sense. I agree with that. Hey, Sue.
Ghost. These are Ghost 13. PG 13. Yeah, okay, man. Thanks, Deb. Thanks, October. Yeah, teardrop. It's thanks, Herbs. Maybe.
What's this? What's this? Oh, are we gonna show them what's this? 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 Give me. Who's this? And then you have this. And what this? Fuego.
Hey, Kimmy Jade, Daily Lurker. So thankful for your streams. The last in the chat. Merry everything, everyone. Oh, that was so kind of you, Kimmy Jade. Thank you so much for the support, and I appreciate you guys too. So, listen, we didn't talk much about the cat situation, her coming online. I don't know where this quote came from with Chantel. It had to be like a private vet, and I don't know, like $800. No. Wait, no. What was it? 1,600? I don't know. Something ridiculous. Listen, that's bullshit. You're not going to tell me that a place in Canada does not exist to get your cat spayed and vaccinations for a reasonable price. Okay, you're just not going to convince me of that. If that was the case, so many cats daily would be losing their life because so many people wouldn't be able to afford $2,000 to have their cat spayed and for their vaccinations. Like, there are places in the United States where you can adopt a cat and it comes with their vaccinations and their spaying and all that. Like, a lot of times, if it's an adult cat, they'll let them go for free, or $100 or something like that. And to bring your animal in, if you wait for certain days, you can get certain specials. Like, but $1,600, Foodie, here you are spending money on a car, riding around, buying yourself food, and the cat. You know what? Fuck the cat being spayed. Is it a big deal? Yes. The problem is that the cat does not have vaccinations. That's a bigger deal right now than anything. Anything over the cat getting fixed. The cat needs its vaccinations. Without the cat having its vaccinations, the cat can fucking die. She's bringing in germs. She's going places and public places. I would not have an unvaccinated animal in my fucking care. That cat can absolutely get sick if you do not have it vaccinated. That's the most important thing over everything. And she still has not had it done. And she's given excuses of why she doesn't intend. We're not just talking about the cat not being fixed. Is the cat being fixed a big deal? Yes. I'm not disagreeing with you all. But the fact of the matter is the cat will die without its vaccinations. Animals have to be vaccinated. They have to. We knew this shit was going to happen. But the fact that she was lucky enough to get her paycheck and still does not have the cat vaccinated is fucking wild. Hey, formerly Santa Fe Spike Cap. Good to see you. What a wild 10 months it's been. Thank you all for being one of the best communities on YouTube. Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year's to you, honey. Good to see you. Thank you for being a member for 10 months. Okay, Hey Girl Haze is a lie, a grift, a scam, and repeat. Yes. Why would she say $2,000? Here, it's easy. Chantel is giving a ridiculous price. And I'm not saying that she didn't call a random place and get a quote for that, because maybe it's possible. And like I said, certain vets in Canada, she found the most expensive one. But she's saying that to be like, I can't pay that. You guys know I don't have a job. I don't have income coming in, yada, 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 as a way to unattach herself from the responsibility of getting the cat vaccinated. And maybe to get somebody else to pay the money. Her community's tapped out. I don't even think to get the cat fixed that they'll pay for it. I think they're tapped out. Her stupid car rental was way more than getting a cat spayed. The fact that she got that fucking car rental and is riding around eating food and not even a vaccination for that cat is wild. Is wild. The bare minimum, have the fucking cat vaccinated and then go from there. Oh my God. Is that Rosie in your avatar, Danny Jean? Bitch, I'm dead. I'm pretty sure it is. Danny Jean says, hey, y'all, making my first big girl purchase mid-February on a brand new car. Yes, girl. I didn't think I'd get approved due to past stupidity. 2026 will be great. Ooh, how exciting, Danny Jean. Yes, girl. Enjoy, enjoy. Congrats. Yes. And thank you for the support, hun. Why did you get a cat if you can't get it fixed? Dayla, again, narcissism, all of those other traits that she has, and severe mental illness. Let's not also forget that her main one, her uncontrolled type 2 defiance. You say don't get a cat, she gets a cat. Can you imagine what it has to be like to parent a child like that? I tell my motherfucking grown-ass 41-year-old son not to get a cat. Bitch, that cat better not show up at your house, okay? There will be no cat. There will be no cat because my kids know if I tell them something, I'm telling them something for their own good, for their own well-being, for to benefit their life. So if I say, hey, you probably don't need, not that I ever would, you know, be involved in my kids that to that degree at 4. I mean, if they were like Chantel, you kind of have to be. I'm just saying, that motherfucker ain't getting no cat, and that's just it. Drama B says, I missed your before Christmas stream. Merry Christmas, Yaba, Sam, and chat. I just want to say I love this group. Drama B, thank you, girl. We love you too. Merry Christmas to you and the fam, and thank you for the support. The worst part of all of this, if you can adopt a cat from the shelter, they take care of all of that stuff for you. That's so true. But I bet she was worried she'd be on some list, so she had to buy. Oh my God. Foxy, I'm so glad you brought that up. And I've seen somebody say that. Where's your comment? Somebody mentioned the reason why Chantel has to go to like certain vets to vaccinate and for spaying is because she's worried that she's on a list. So she's worried about if she goes into certain vets or if she goes into like there's certain places that you can go and get cheaper vaccinations and cheaper spaying for your cat. So they think that she's using like these other places because she's worried that she's on a list. God, could you imagine? Does it bitch, if I'm on an animal list, don't have to worry about me. Like, oh, I don't need no more cats. If it's to a point to where I made some kind of cat registry list, no, thank you. We're good over here. And Bailey Bug says, I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. I, for one, had the best Christmas I had in years. On another note, Chantel's eyes look incredibly bulgy in this video. My eyes be bulgy too if I was living that kind of life, to be fair. Baby Bug, I'm so glad you had a good Christmas, and thank you for being a member for 28 months, son. Yeah, talk about the crazy cat lady. Can you fucking fathom it? God, bro. Hey, Olga, I adopted a third cat from the ASPCA. Neuter came with the adoption package. I told them I had a young, unneutered boy cat at home, and they said, sure, 2 for 1 deal. Why? Because places like this, they want to make sure that animals get fixed because they're worried about animals. They don't want animals getting pregnant and then shelters get full. And what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when shelters are full? Cats and dogs, unfortunately, they get put down. That is the reality that we are talking about when you have cats and dogs that are unfixed, okay? Especially with cats. A lot of people have like outside cats where they go outside and they come back in, and if they're not fixed, they're going outside and they're going to get fucking pregnant, or they're going to get a cat pregnant. And that's just sad to think about. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be involved in any of that has to do with animals. I couldn't do it. I don't have it in me to do that. If there's a list, she's on it. Maybe just in Cornwall and surrounding areas. Olga, congratulations on your baby, and thank you for your support, hun.
I had shorts on. Oh my gosh, it's just so hard to keep everything covered all the time. I don't know how I did it for so long. Amazing floofy tail. If I ever left and flew to another country, my husband would move heaven and earth. Well, yeah, but still I can't.
It's Lego.
She's too cute. Yeah, I did read them. Amber's be flopping. Thank you. I saw your comment. I said something. Chicken pickle. No. Is it? It was like a little gecko.
Where's your gecko? Where's your gecko?
I better go to bed, guys. I'm just gonna. Ugh, I gotta shop tomorrow. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Enjoy, girl.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Hey there, Southern Beezer. Come see me and get away from all the trouble. I have this little BG.
Oh, Bohemian Bagel says the vet fees are conveniently close to the amount of her rent payment. Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year's to you, hun. I can agree with that. I can agree with that for sure. That's crazy. Thank you for the super chat.
Oh, just sad. Everything. Gift cards. Yeah, that's probably just what I'm gonna get is gift cards. I don't know, like what people. Yeah, I'm so indecisive. Imagine trying to choose a gift for someone, like unless they tell me what they want specifically. You know.
Artha, I missed you. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me scroll down. Give me just a second. Oh, I think this is you. Sorry, it didn't pop up over here. You said it was her rent payment too? Big Bertha says, hardest stage as a parent is having adult kids. Can you imagine Chantel is that? It couldn't be me. Big Bertha, it's crazy. Listen, again, if you know that you did your part as a parent, you dedicated your life to your kid, you did what you were supposed to do, you shouldn't, I don't know. But the thing is with Chantel, I will say this, the same thing that I've preached this whole entire stream is that this is a severely mentally unwell person. So I don't think that Shmi should guilt herself with any of this shit, but at some point, somebody's got to step in. At some point, somebody's got to step in. That's just my opinion of it. But there are no laws that are going to help Shmi, and it's not like Foodie is going to willingly go to get any kind of treatment for her mental illness. That's why I say in the next weeks coming up and the months coming up, I think that we will eventually get to that point. I think it's going to be really, really bad. I really do. You think it's her part of always getting her way also? Yeah, I mean, Carlotta, listen. Could this be a result of somebody getting their way for their whole childhood? I mean, maybe, but lots of parents give in to their kids and they get their way and they don't end up like this right here, I don't need the mental illness when I watch her. I see a self-entitled center bitch. I mean, Drama Beat, obviously that's there and that's at the forefront, but there's no way that you can watch this and not see somebody whose mind is completely gone. I don't know, like a self-centered entitled bitch. I just think they operate a little differently. Like self-entitled bitch, they kind of operate for themselves. They are out there trying to do everything for them, which is kind of like what Chantel does, but those people, they move differently. Like this is somebody who is just moving in ways that's only going to hurt them. People who are entitled and, like the way that you're describing, I don't know. No. Maybe I'm different. I don't know, man. Hey, girl, for sure.
Yeah, Christmas Day, I see, because I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow. Starting over is just overwhelming.
Thank you, Bertha.
Yeah, it is. It's very overwhelming. And that's why most people, I mean, I don't know, but maybe I won't even, I don't know. Oh.
Holy shit. Unwashed Fupa says, in that stream, Salah came and said, why are you on Twitch? Why are you not on Twitch and on here on YouTube for free? Really? Oh my God, dude. That's fucking wild.
I know. Say that. Moving to Coral. Yeah, after my lease, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll probably leave somewhere, maybe, I don't know, Cornwall or.
Sweetheart, you're not making it through that lease. It's It's not gonna happen. You know, when Chantel had her monetization, I said that she's gonna have a hard time making her rent and everything and living her life and living in Canada. But now that she's unemployed, oh no, it's over. You'll be there a couple of months.
Thank you, Kiara. Peace Mobile cheered you up, give her a bottle of scotch. Christmas Eve crowds, I always do. And a worm. Bam, thank you, babe. And a whip. Yeah, exactly. Chocolates and gift cards. Thanks, Amber. Thanks, next to you. That's a cute idea, Bear.
No, she did. She showed what she got from her family. I didn't get to hear everything, but I don't feel like it was what she normally gets, but she did get some gift cards. She got a shower cap. Oh gosh, what else? Thank you, Cancer Warrior. I can't remember. She did get a few things, but I really feel like it was not the normal Christmas haul that Chantel is used to. It was a lot less, unless I missed a whole lot. She got black olives, diabetic socks, and a shower cap, and those awful pants. Yes, thank you. Yep, no, she did. And some $10 perfume. Can you imagine? Oh my God, having to buy your kid diabetic socks. That's not even funny. They got her need to go with her diabetic socks.
I appreciate you guys. Where's Maxine?
Imagine buying a shower cap for your kid that don't have hair. She said when she went to Smee's, Smee was shocked to see her hair. She was like, did you cut off your hair? Did your hair fall? I can't remember what she said, but she said that Smee was really shocked to see how bad her hair was.
Give yourself some grace. Just get gift cards, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
ew, dude. I know you. And here's the thing, Chantal. I know you because I know you. You've got tissues or paper towels literally laying on the couch with you. You really do. Bath and Body Works stuff. She's never gonna shower anyways. What a waste of money.
Every year gets his mom Laura Secord chocolates, nothing else.
Smee doesn't have to worry about buying me diabetic socks.
Hey, Maxine.
Oh, you want me to throw fuego?
Like, I'm here for her. Like, seriously. I'm here in Canada now for her.
I hope they saved all their good presents for Natalie. Yeah, I hope they gave all the good stuff to Nat, Chantel, since you don't celebrate Christmas, remember? I don't celebrate Christmas, Mama Muslim, okay? Her mom's like, fine, just give her all the cheap shit.
I miss you too. Why don't you come to Twitch? I'm sorry about my nose. I'm so gross.
You're so right, Acid Girl. I forgot about that. So she gave a shower cap, diabetic socks, candy, hair clips, and hair. I call them hair ties. Y'all know what hair ties is, right? I got 2 of those motherfuckers in my hair. Look, Gary, look at all the hair that I'm losing. I had to use 2 fucking hair ties to hold that shit up. 2, bitch. 2. You can't, your hair won't even go up in a hair tie. You ain't got no hair. It's so thin and falling out from your cigarettes. Okay? Back to you, Chantel. Don't get me started, Gary. Anyways, hair clips and hair ties. She couldn't put a hair clip or a hair tie in her hair if she wanted to. Oh my God. Damn. Smee was on it this year, wasn't she? That's what me and Smee are cool because that shit's fucking hilarious. You can't tell me Smee wasn't trolling Chantel by giving her daughter, who has no hair, diabetic socks, a shower cap, hair clips, and hair ties. That shit's fucking hilarious. Shout out to Smee. That's my girl.
You can find a new husband on the apps.
So what if she's cheating with a neighbor? What business is it of yours, Gary? What is yo snitching ass motherfucker out here telling on Smee because she was getting some down low? What's that got to do with you? You mad because you ain't even getting the dick, more or less down low dick. out here telling on other women for getting some down low dick. What kind of shit is that? That's shameful. Imagine coming to the internet and telling on somebody's mom because they getting a little something extra on the side. I can't even fathom that. Somebody's mom, bro. So what? So what? You're just mad because you ain't getting none at all. And Smee's double fucking dipping, bitch. Jealous is what I call that. She went to her whole fucking YouTube channel. She made a community tab talking about Shamiz cheating on her fucking husband with the neighbor. And what's that got to do with you? Is what I want to know.
I feel like I'm romanticizing or grieving what we could have been. And I just feel so bad that
Shamiz a bad bitch. All right. She's a bad bitch. She's got it like that. Don't be mad. Carlotta says she ripped that bag apart like the piece that she is. Imagine the disappointment though when you got a shower cap, hair clips, and hair ties. Okay. When you ain't got a head full of hair. That's wild. Hold on. I'm keeping the pixie cut from now on. Less fatigue when showering. Dude, I want to cut my hair short so bad just to see what it looks like. I just can't part with my hair though. And I don't ever hardly wear my hair down. It's very rare. You know, so, and I have very thick, very, very, very thick hair. So a short haircut probably would look decent. Maybe when I lose some weight, like I really got to lose some weight on my face. Maybe I'll see what short hair looks like. I don't know. Smee's out here getting enough BBC for the whole family. Hell yeah, she is. Yeah, Frenchie ain't a bad bitch. She's just doing bad, bitch.
I was just always sick all the time.
Oh my God. Oh. Gary and Chris are going back and forth on Twitter again this morning. Say less. She who shits herself. Okay. We might be back later. Who knows? Or maybe tomorrow we'll go over there and we'll talk about Gary. We'll have a whole stream dedicated to cigarette. So what's her name? Don't get mad because we ain't in here talking about Chantel. Who was that? But buy a wig and see what it would look like. A wig? It would stick out like Cynthia, too thick. I think I could style it good. What do y'all think? Y'all think it would look good or no? I mean, right now I feel like my face is too fat. I got a fat fucking face. Hey, Yaba, I hope you and your family had a great Christmas. You too, Duco, and thank you so much for the support, hun. You say no? No? Really? Why not? No, whatever. Debbie Downers.
Second in bed. They never wanted to do.
It depends on how short. I mean, I don't mean no fucking bob. I mean like short. Yeah, you know. Whatever. You all are just not picturing what I'm picturing. Oh, is Lindsay. Lindsay, shut the fuck up. I'm just giving you a hard time, girl.
Anything. What kind of life is that for like a young 30-year-old man? So I beat myself.
Dude, I've been saying that since you met this dude. Like literally. If you're gonna have the age difference, like there are people who date 10, sometimes 20. I think it's weird, but whatever. Okay. If people are legal, it is what it is. It's, you know, that's their life. But that's normally because somehow they can make their lifestyles match, right? When you're that difference in age. Like I make Sam keep up with me. Ask her. And I told her the minute that she can't. I mean, I don't know. I guess, you know, third parties exist for a reason. I got shit to do. I got places to go, and I'm not trying to slow down for nobody. I slow down for, you know, a big portion of my life, and I'm just not on that shit anymore. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to have fun. I'm ready to experience life. Okay? Ain't no way I'm sitting down and just, you know, for nobody. And nobody should, you know? Ducos, thank you so much for gifting one the YouTube Underground membership, hon. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, new member. Thank you so much for joining. So she keeps up. So people who have like this age gap or whatever, their lifestyles still coexist together for, you know, whatever they do. But for Foodie and Salah, they never did. Like she's 30 and he's 40. No, she's 40, he's 30, right? It's not really like that big of a difference. I mean, it is, but it's not. If, you know, she could be on his level and she can keep up, and she's never been able to. Never fucking been able to. So, like, why would you date somebody who you have fucking nothing in common with, dude? Nothing. The relationship never made sense. Never fucking made sense. Oh, God. Anyways, back to you, Chantel.
You know, it's true. I'm just so tired of being that way.
Okay, Shuru, you're 32 and your husband is 50. So what are your lifestyles like? Like, so does he keep up with your lifestyle, or y'all somewhat, I would imagine, similar in what you do as a family together? I would imagine that you are. There's no way that a relationship would survive being as significantly different from Chantel to just look at their hygiene, okay? There's no way you're going to have one person, and it's obvious because you all even sit there and talk about being gay or whatever, that Salah, especially at the beginning, cared about his personal hygiene. Get a wig and try it out privately. Hair grows back, but that haircut regret lingers for a while. I think layers and I don't know what that is, would look nice on you, by the way. Okay, Charlie. So get the wig, try that, see what it looks like, and then maybe some layers and whatever that is. I got to try something different. For this summer, I really want to do something different, but I got to think about it. So don't go short. Y'all don't think short would be cute? I don't know. Kind of like, what's her name? Not that I would go out and get the same cut, but something similar to, like, I don't even want to say it because y'all are just going to laugh. Never mind. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Whatever.
It's Syria, yeah. It's great.
Match really well. And so that makes sense. So when you have an age gap relationship, but your lifestyles match, it's not really that, it's not a big deal. Like, you get it, right? But for Foodie and Salah, they're just complete opposites. Salah obviously took care of himself somewhat at the beginning, right? At least bare minimum showered. Whereas Chantel is just a stinky mess. When I see people out, because I'm a people watcher, like, go to Walmart, you just get curious, you see certain types of people, and I have this thing where, like, I just know everything about them and what they do in their life. It's just weird, right? But, like, for instance, if you see like a stinky person in the Walmart, right, that doesn't take care of their hygiene, more than likely they're severely overweight. Their partners are the same because they're dating on their level. Little says, every time you say one by one, I literally laugh out loud at work. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that makes you laugh, because that's Fridge Fry Girl is trying to bully my friends to death by saying she's going to go to her platform and one by one, each one of us, and drag us for filth. Okay. She wants to bully us to death. I don't know if I'll laugh at bullies. Bullies are not funny. Okay. Because she's going to one by one, all of us. Not a good time. Thank you for the support, hon. Danny Jean says to me is getting that cat 8 and number. And you know what? From the back. Okay. Calm down there, Danny Jean. All right. And thank you for the support. Rachel Long Bob. What? I don't even know what I was okay. I was talking about fucking Kate plus 8. I mean, her hairstyles. Oh, that's actually really nice. Okay, yes, I could, but my hair don't look like that, Charlie. You gotta understand. These are great, right? These are great. This hair looks, my hair is special. That's the only way I can describe my hair to you guys. It's that it's fucking special. It just never looks okay. It's so thick. It's so frizzy. It's not fried, it's frizzy. It doesn't matter what I do to my hair. It's always the same. I don't know. I can't even believe how white I was when I ran my DNA, if you want me to be completely honest. Okay. I was pretty shocked by the results. Okay. So there's that. Be Like Water says, is it normal to cry this much? I see why I'm cold. When you're in your 40s, unless you've had a traumatic experience, I would say no. Absolutely not. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Hey, Amanda, I'm so late. Merry Christmas support group. I hope everyone felt as loved and as special as y'all are. Oh, best community ever. Amanda, thank you for the support, hun. I appreciate you, girl. To step away. Hey, it happens. Oh, cigarette over there. Charlie, you've been reading what's going on Twitter? Okay, we're done with Chantel. I just want to take a look at Twitter just because my own curiosity. What is this? Anne Marie. Oh God, girl. Oh God. All right. Let's just take a look, see. Okay, and then I gotta get out of here. Okay, can you guys see? Can I make it bigger? I don't know. Kumquat Manager, thank you so much for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground membership. You have hair like mine. You need to go to a black salon. It changed my life and I love I never really considered that, Street Carp. That's probably the best idea I've ever heard. Oh my God, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Radioactive Llama, it's broiled. Sherry, Debbie M. I feel like I missed somebody. Oh, and Joey, welcome, new members. A word from our sponsor.
You are stronger than you think, and you can overcome anything.
Yeah, that's right, Kumquat. That was to you, girl, and thank you so much. That looks like a letter. Okay, hold on. Let me try to figure out what's going on here, guys. I got DMs. I wonder if it's about the beef that's going down. Let me make it big so you guys can see too. How do I do that? Oh, not me, fatty. No, not that. Not that either. For the fucking love of God. I don't even have to work this shit anymore. I guess my family is built different. We try to keep the beefs to a minimum around Christmas. We at least do it for the kids, right? Oh my God. Okay, Chris says, in response to this letter, I haven't been over to Cigarette's Twitter, so I don't know what she's posted. I'm starting with Chris, so let's see. Anne Marie, this letter was Mom's last desperate attempt at saying, Annie, you need to treat people the way that they treat you if you want relationships. She knew this better than anyone because you betrayed her trust, lied behind her back, and threw dirt on her name multiple times. Oh my God. This is a letter from your mom, Cigarette. Let me see if I can read it. This looks just like my grandma's handwriting. How old was your mom, bro? You must become better friends because God willing, you will both live a long time. I will be gone. Your father will be gone. And all for, what does that say? Many of your friends will all be gone. This is depressing. There may be only the two of you left. And you will remember what you were like as children. Nobody else will remember. I don't know. Wow, that's crazy. Damn. Who posted this? Who was the original poster? I guess Frenchie, huh? Cigarette, did you post this first? Let me see. Hold on. Let's go over and look at Gunt's Twitter, Cigarette's Twitter. What's her name? There we go. Hey, really, Billy. Good to see you. I hope everyone had a great holiday. Best one we've had in a decade. Police only visited once. Only 2 fights and 1 serious injury. Hell yeah. No charges. Bring on the new year. Woohoo. And hi, Paul. Really, Billy. Thank you so much for the support. That sounds like a fucking good time. That reminds me of my life back at home. All the memories. See, this is why you don't, fight with your family, because one day you're not going to have them anymore. Wow, she did post this. Billy, thank you for the support. Look at this. Oh my God. will remember what you were like as children. Nobody else will remember. The Christmas you had, the trips to Florida, the tents you built, the day you learned to tie your shoe. This is kind of sad, bro. Ride your bike. I don't want to read this. Better love each other. I guess these two fuckers have always been fighting with each other, and this was the mom's last desperate attempt to kind of try to get them to get along. That's crazy. Frenchie, why would you take and post your mom's letter like this on Twitter? This is still what you have pinned to the top of your fucking Twitter? That's crazy. No responses, 35 likes. That's crazy. Excuse me, I never post as anyone else. There's nothing murky or whatever you're implying. And all easily proven. She's a fucking moron and that's not my fault or problem. Ha! Oh, this is Frenchie responding to Chantel saying this. Number one, Chantel's legally not going to do anything to French Fry Girl. That's a given. Chantel's too lazy. I mean, she can't even take care of herself. But it is my belief, and that time might have already passed, that Chantel absolutely could have at least bare minimum got a restraining order on French Fry Girl. And more than likely, it is my belief that she could have had her criminally charged when it came to the theft and deception of BBJ. And we were all willing to look the other way and act like that shit didn't happen when we thought BBJ was being rescued. Emphasis on rescued. We were all like, no, nothing to see here, because that's what we do, because we're some real motherfuckers, right? It's just like if you see somebody stealing food out of a store, no the fuck you didn't type situation type deal. What crime? No, we didn't see shit here. We were all willing to look the other way until we found out that BBJ was sitting in Frenchie's low-income apartment while she was double fisting Newport 100s, and BBJ was getting tortured by her dogs, and then eventually she was no more until she was deader than dead and ashes to ashes, dust to dust, whatever the fuck you say, on the mantle, while Frenchie is literally reacting to Chantel, kikiing, acting like the cat is alive, and collecting super chats in BBJ's name. Now we see a whole fucking criminal activity here. Just saying. Chantel will struggle with Gary's address since Gary's probably getting evicted for 40th time as we speak right now. That's more than likely why people are saying that Big Gary's moving to Greece. I'd leave too, bitch. I'd leave too. I can't even be mad at her for trying to cut out on living in Canada. If I committed such crimes and well, I'd probably cut the fuck out too. There's that. Anywho, it's after 12. I got shit to do. Y'all got shit to do. I'll see you guys probably same time, same place tomorrow. Gonna aim for tomorrow. We will see. All right. Love you guys so much. See you next time. Bye.
Evil cackle. Check fucking mate, Chantal. Check fucking mate.